Hello and welcome to Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour, the show where we talk the big pineapples, the small pineapples, the hairy pineapples, everything in between.
Do it properly then.
No, fuck off, cunt.
Do it properly.
No.
Do it properly. I am your superior officer.
No. Hello, you. Cunt.
No, I'm not speaking until it's done
No,
properly, mate.
it's done.
Gonna be a double header then, isn't it?
How are you? Yeah? Sweaty?
Oh, I'm warm as
It's
fuck.
warm, it's
Yeah.
warm in here. Warm! My hands are like
So
pools of
fucking
shit.
warm.
How are you, Grandad Dick? Grandad Dick's here.
I'm warm.
Grandad Dick up in the place.
2 episodes in a row. Is it going to be a 3rd episode in a row?
What? On that one that we've already announced?
Yeah. Big time.
Spoilers.
Big time things
No,
and
it's
stuff.
very, very, very fucking warm.
It is, and we've turned the fan off for the podcast, so we've got to get through this.
I'm melting.
Suffering for the cause.
Loki is an episode.
Yeah, with double MCU in it.
Yeah.
Up in this bitch.
Why not? Hey, why not? You stop it, please.
No,
You ill? I'm ill. Have I given you ill?
you have given me ill.
No, I don't think that's a lie.
You've given me full COVID.
Yeah? Do you want COVID?
Sure.
Shall we get him?
Cough on his leg.
Coughing his dick.
This variant
Variant?
dick transmission.
Cockpit.
What's the hairy pineapple then? Dick. Cunt.
No,
I'm aggressive
there isn't
today.
one today.
There is.
What?
It's
There isn't?
too warm.
There is a
I'll talk.
pineapple.
Oh, there is a hairy pineapple. Look, Richard's got an hairy pineapple.
Richard's a hairy man.
He's got an hairy pineapple.
Oh boy.
His Grandad Dick.
Yeah, Harry Pineapple is giving you your birthday and Christmas present live. Not live, on air, not on air. Whatever
On
it is.
live. What is it? Do you know what it is?
Just a piece of paper.
Oh yeah. Is it a naked drawing? Oh. Hello. Oh, look at him though. Look at him. I mean, this guy knows me. What do you get me?
I was going to try and get you a Sammo Hung one, but they're like 400 fucking quid.
Are they?
Yeah.
Jesus.
I don't like you that much.
I mean, who's better, Samo or Schmeichel?
The SS, as I said, mate.
He's a sexy boy, and I can imagine me dicking his mouth.
While he's lifting up the Barclays Premier League
Trophy.
trophy.
Thank you very much.
For those who can't see, by the way, it's a signed thing of Kasper Schmeichel.
His favourite football player.
That's going in front of my family pictures.
And there's your COA
Oh, very nice.
and
Who's
signed.
it by?
Some people I bought off eBay.
Nice. Where are you going to put it?
Just everywhere with me. I'm just going to carry it everywhere.
On front of Judge Fudge's face.
Oh,
so
definitely.
you just see Schmeichel and his autograph
Yeah.
whenever you're making sweet, sweet, passionate love. To,
That'd be back of the head, surely, if you were doing.
Depends on the position. You need it to be on a thing that can move any like quick time.
Easy.
Just
to
mount
finish.
it on like some kind of face mask thing. So
That's very, very nice.
a
Mate.
little sticker saying authentic or some shit.
Schmeichel. Thank you. Thank you very much.
I was gonna the fact it was more expensive. I was like, do I meme and get him a Peter Schmeichel one?
Daddy Schmeichel, mate. He's just that one step closer to my boy, isn't he? But thank you very much.
When you're having your third kid, so you can have Schmeichel Hopkinson.
Mate, I didn't want one, but now.
It's a girl though. Is Schmeichel a girl's name?
Schmeichel's universal name. It's more than gender.
You're more than gender. He is a boy, though, isn't he? Sexy boy.
God, it's
It's fucking warm, yeah.
That's the hairy pineapple done.
Yeah,
Let's
that
get
was
this,
quick.
Yeah, let's get this fucking
Small-
episode over with.
Small pineapples. Trailers.
F Boys Island.
God no.
Fuckboy Island. Are they fuckboys? Are they nice guys? Or are they just all fuckboys that want to...
HBO putting out the quality content. They're the company that put out The Sopranos.
And Game of Thrones.
No, that's a bad show. And The Wire. And also F Boy.
I mean, they've got to get on that Love Island market, you know? It's on the
is
beach,
Love Island. Is
Island.
it big in America, Love Island?
No.
Alright then.
It's big in Australia, because they have Love Island Australia.
Cool.
Too Hot to Handle is the American one. Is it? You watch it.
Which one? Football Island?
No, Too Hot to Handle.
It's that international, isn't it?
It's set like on a random tropical island. There's loads of different
Oh, is it?
people. The guy who won season 2 was from France. He's like, oh yeah, me and this
I've heard
girl,
France.
we're gonna be partners after this. Turns out he's been on 4 of these in France.
Nice.
And funnily enough, he didn't stay with her.
I mean, was he Dembele?
No, his name was Marvin.
Ben Yedder.
Marvin.
I think it was Marvin. Marvin Gaye.
Can't get it on either because of his erectile dysfunction.
And he's dead.
Yeah.
Got shot by his dad.
Did it?
Yeah.
A big time bang.
Big time bang indeed.
Peter would never do that.
He got banged by his dad, and that made him sad, and then he died from early onset diabetes.
Crypto Zoo reminded me of the Beatles. Didn't like it. Turn it off.
It reminded you of the Beatles. You didn't like it, you turned it on.
Yeah. I didn't turn it off.
But famously, Let It Be is the greatest final album of all time.
Just gotta let it be, aren't you?
And that's all that matters, you know, because when I find myself in times of trouble, Daddy Marvin Gaye comes to me, and then he shoots me dead.
Yeah.
Because I'm his son and he don't like me.
Why did you shoot him dead?
Because he didn't like him.
Because he didn't like him.
He's not going to shoot him alive, is he?
Yeah. Crypto Zoo, talk about it. You like it. You're a cunt.
No, you're not wrong. Animation. It reminded me of the Beatles and I turned it off.
I just turned it off. I've made a decision now where I ain't watching your shitty art house, fucking black and white Belgian subtitled.
Well,
Garbage.
this is one, this is American, and 2, it's animated in colour.
Yeah, but I was just using it as a blanket term for the kind of shit you make me watch normally, like that shitty Fly French film thing, Mandible.
Yeah.
So I didn't watch this. I gave it a couple of minutes and it just looked fucking weird.
You gave it a couple of minutes, that's usually how long trailers are.
Well, a 30 seconds then. And I was like, nah. That film made me decide not watching shit trailers anymore.
It looks really good. It's about cryptids.
Yeah, I know. I watched the trailer.
Good!
Gorgon.
I will punch you in the dick.
No, but it did remind me of Sgt. Pepper's Lonely Hearts Club Band.
The album?
Cover.
Ah.
And I was like, oh, Beatles were overrated. Don't like this
So from
anymore.
Let It Be, underrated if anything.
I have to say, yeah, Let It Be is my favourite man. What else is Barlow? Woman,
Cryptids.
cryptids, animation, the most imaginary, extraordinary, outstanding animation that's ever been, it said in the trailer or something.
Yeah, it's just about capitalism and the government trying to steal these cryptids for war purposes, to weaponise their conservation efforts and stuff, and them just wanting to live in society.
BoJack Horseman.
I've seen some of that, yeah. I've like 2 seasons,
Do it.
but I've stopped watching it like 4 years ago. So
Just, get back on the BoJack train.
the BoJack. It's depressing though, isn't it? That show.
Yeah, like proper, like
Everyone dies. And
heavy-hearted, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Julia.
Documentary. Julia Childs. Chef.
Spy.
Chef, spy, lover. The 3 Fs, mate.
No,
Say 'em.
can't remember.
You gotta feed your man. You gotta flatter your man.
You gotta fuck
You gotta
man.
fuck your man.
I do like that. She is a high-pitched voice woman.
Yeah.
She died earlier this year.
Of Spy. She got spied to death.
Spy Who Died Me.
No, Marvin Gaye's dad, right? Because he's actually a counter-intelligence officer.
Yeah.
Banged her.
Bang bang, you shot me down. Bang bang.
Did you watch the Julia trailer, Grandad Dick?
15 seconds of it. And I literally...
Why don't you like Julia Child?
She's old and she looks like she was in black and white.
For fuck's sake.
It just look.
This guy.
I don't know.
She was for a bit.
There you go then. Off it went.
What about when the MCU goes black and white?
I've already watched WandaVision.
Yeah.
And how well did that go for WandaVision?
Yeah, it's true. He might be onto something. I believe
Black
him
and
now.
white shit.
Yeah.
Mr. Pineapple like shit films. Coincidence or
I love Endgame.
correlation? Also, you're both idiots.
That's the nice
I listened to the Endgame podcast the other day.
Yeah.
And you're just like, Tony didn't know he was going to die until the second before he died. Why did you record this video?
Yeah.
You're telling me that the man who has like an entire warehouse full of random suit for Spider-Man, random suit for repairing...
All I'm saying is, Robert Downey Jr. used to be a drug addict.
And? Also, I didn't cry Iron Man dying, I cried at all the people turning up.
Credit Iron Man dying.
I didn't. You did.
Definitely did. I was like, I already got this spoiled for me before I went to watch the film. So,
And a dick spoiler for you.
yeah, by crying.
Nope, I cried at the portal scene twice.
That's even worse.
It's amazing. It wasn't sad tears. It was tears of pure excitement because it was the best piece of cinematography history.
Alright.
That's how exciting it is. I can't talk when I think about it. Gone with the Wind? Shit. Portal scene? Fucking Star Wars? Get fucked off. Indiana Jones? Bag of wank. Portals.
Pause. That's all we need
Alan Silvestri.
in a
If only
cinematic
Bruce
universe.
the Shark came through one of them portals, mate, then I would have been all there for it.
Yeah.
From Finding Nemo.
Yep, Finding Nemo.
Only if Casper
Casper Schmeichel
Yeah.
appears.
Casper the Friendly Ghost.
But the friendly ghost.
with Casper Schmeichel.
Is that his ghost?
It's multiverse, isn't it? That's in the universe where Casper Schmeichel died as a kid.
Yeah.
His dad kicked a football at his head, right? And it killed him.
Because he'd been
No,
talking
Because
to
he'd been
Marvin Gaye.
talking to Marvin
Yeah.
Gaye's dad.
No, but-
And it's like, easy way to kill your kid, mate.
Shoot him.
Footballer.
Footballing, head or shooter. They're the two ways you can get away with it.
What are we talking about?
Julia Child, the beloved TV chef.
Yeah. She dead.
Yeah, she's not
Now
alive anymore.
make documentary.
I'll be watching this. Did you watch Julie and Julia, the film about her, where Meryl Streep plays her? It's about her life, but it's like paralleled with a woman reading like her blogs and becoming
Sure.
herself through cooking and stuff.
No.
It's alright.
Turning Red is the next trailer.
Yeah, Pixar. They make films, don't they?
Disney and Pixar this time.
Aren't Pixar
Is
part of
it-
Disney?
The next big
Yeah,
thing.
They bought them.
So why do they keep doing Disney? I was saying Asda George.
Because Disney do like
Their own.
Frozen, don't they?
Yeah, they do Frozen, Moanas, Zoo Puppies,
Pixar do you like
your
toy.
your toy ting and your bug ting and your car ting, but that's just about toys, ting, merchandise.
Ah, right.
Rat ting, fish ting, monster
Yeah.
ting, incredible ting.
Planes.
That's Disney.
Is it?
Yeah,
What?
Did
No, that's weird.
they do cars? Did Pixar do cars?
yeah.
Yeah,
But
big time.
they didn't do planes.
That's what I'm saying.
How many planes films are there? Is it one or two?
2.
Gay Italian ting,
Luca.
Black Dead Soul Man ting,
Inside Out.
Inside Out ting,
Yeah.
Brave ting, Good Dinosaur ting. That's a bad film.
Proper reaching now, aren't you?
What other ting? They did more ting.
Tinkerbell.
Wally ting. What else have they done? Coco ting.
Coco's alright.
I've not seen Coco.
It's good.
I think it's the only one I've not seen.
Because of the guitar.
Oh, I've not seen Cos 2. I've not seen Cos 2 and 3.
Thingy.
Watch Cos 3. Not
Cars
2.
3 is good.
2 is just James
I
Bond.
heard that 3 is just 1, pretty much.
Fuck off. But yeah.
I've not
Kinda.
seen it.
I enjoyed
That's
it,
what I've
though.
heard.
Yeah. It's like the first one, but like different.
And like the first one is just like Doc Hollywood, the Michael J. Fox film from the early 90s.
It's like Herbie.
It's like what?
Herbie.
Herbie Fully Loaded with
Who gets a conjure out?
with Lilo, or the original
Tara Reid.
Tara Reid, famously in Loki. Yeah.
Right. Let's move on.
Right. We didn't
Turning
talk
Red.
about Turning Red yet.
Little girl gets angry, turns into cat.
It's a big. She's a red panda.
You dickhead.
Looks like a cat to me.
It's a fucking panda.
No.
You clearly need
That's
to.
not a panda.
It's a red panda.
It's got triangle ears. Pandas have...
Red pandas have triangle ears.
Red pandas don't exist.
Tell that all.
So tell that to the big panda girl.
The big Disney pigwigs. It is warm and it's getting to my brain.
I mean, are you sure?
Yeah.
What got to your brain before the heat?
Cholera.
So Big Panda turns girl.
Yeah, this was just a teaser trailer with just a little snippet.
It's just about a girl being embarrassed.
It's about puberty, innit?
Yeah, I've had
I
enough.
thought it was some kind of new Incredible Hulk film.
Incredible panda.
Cat.
Incredible panda cat.
There's like
Coming
so
soon
many
to theatres near you.
diverse characters in this trailer. It's insane. There's a Russian tracksuit wearing teacher.
Teaching maths and shit.
There's a security guard with a turban.
Turbane, yeah.
And then there's Jackie Chan.
There was a fly, and then I realised I can fan myself to cool myself down.
Oh. Next trailer. Monster Hunter Netflix animation team.
It's a bit shit, doesn't it?
Hey, there's dinosaurs.
There is dinosaur in it.
I like how
Is
the
that a
guy
lizard?
stabs a dinosaur.
In the face, yeah, with his dick.
There's a cat.
Palico.
No, that's a panda, that. A red panda. I've never played the Monster Hunter games, so...
You go and hunt
I know you go and
monsters.
hunt monsters. I've seen old man over here play it.
Are you alright?
I'm warm. I was going to say I'm
Is he
surprised.
going to die on us?
Probably. I was going to say I'm surprised that they still do Monster Hunter stuff because
It's Capcom.
it's
They
more
keep
that
going
I'm
until
surprised
they die.
Peter haven't like gone.
Michael.
No, PETA haven't like gone. This is you used to animals because in the games you go out, beat the shit out of random animals that are doing their own thing. Don't even kill them. You just knock them unconscious. So that you just torture them in the wild. Then you bring them back and then do it all over again in captivity and then kill them. That's like the farthest from humane you can get.
Not real life, though, is it?
Say that.
It's got a TV show and a movie, so
Peter went against Pokemon that one time, so
Steve Irwin.
Peter's a fucking...
Schmeichel. Yeah. What else did we watch? Nickelodeon Brawl?
Yeah, is it called Nickelodeon Brawl, is it?
All Star Brawl, something.
That's
like
like proper smashing the two games together, isn't it?
yeah.
PlayStation
Especially as
Stars
Nigel
and Super
Thornberry in
Smash
there, he
Bros.
says smashing.
It's like a game that they play and they're in it. Have I described it well?
No.
It's like a mixture between Human Fall Flat and Minecraft.
What is happening?
It's a reference. When I was trying to explain Astroneers.
Don't you reference your streams to me.
You'd know if you'd actually watched them.
I watched you both be bad at FIFA.
Shut up. Yeah, it's like Smash Bros, isn't it? But
Yeah.
with Nickelodeon characters.
SpongeBob's.
SpongeBob's. There's a lot of SpongeBob characters in the trailer.
There's got to be,
Three, I
hasn't there?
believe.
Yeah.
You just give me a brilliant idea for a game.
Sandy Butt Cheeks.
It's like Smash Bros, but with Nicolas
Prime.
Cage characters. Ghost Rider
Let's make
versus
it. Ghost Rider
the
versus-
Weatherman.
versus Pig.
Versus Valley Girl.
Willy's Wonderland gets in there.
Versus his cameo in Fast Times at Ridgemont High. Which not a cameo, of course he weren't famous, but
Pre-fame cameos.
yeah.
Versus Batman.
Versus the Crude Man.
He was almost
Versus-
Superman.
Versus Spider-Man.
Yeah. Anyway. What other trailer? There were one more.
Titans.
Titans.
Joker's in it.
Season 3.
Yeah, it looks
He's
like
in,
they're doing...
he's in the first season, Joker.
I don't think so.
He's like falls from the building at the very start. Batman supposedly killed him.
I think you're referencing a hallucination. It's good to see. You've not watched... Either of you watched Titans, have you?
I watched like a few episodes of the first season and then stopped because I was like,
It's a bit...
something's a bit weird here. Don't like it. Yeah,
I just need to put this out there.
yeah.
Tim, if you're watching this...
Tim Roth.
No, Tim from work, who I recommended the podcast. It's too warm to be talking about stuff that's going to get cut. I want to turn the fan back off.
What do you want to say to your friend Tim? Save it for shout outs.
Hey Tim,
Hey Tim.
He's giving you a thumbs up.
you've got my seal of approval, sir.
Is he old?
No, I don't think so.
Is he racist?
No, I don't think so.
Don't know.
You know him well then.
I'm not good with ages. You could be 12 or 70. I don't know.
Big nonce.
Proper
Proper nonce, isn't he?
bit nancy that mate.
Fuck.
And even a 70-year-old's nancy for him because he's
Old.
old as shit.
Old, yeah. Right, let's
So
go
yeah,
on
Titans season 3. It looked alright. Made me want to watch.
Yeah,
season 1.
Red Hood, like, ba, ba, ba,
they're
ba, ba.
on Netflix.
Yeah, they're on
I believe, aren't
Netflix.
they?
Yeah, they
Who's playing Joker?
don't know. I didn't know until the trailer. They've not lent into the Batman stuff that hard in the previous stuff.
He's a cunt in here, in Titans.
Is he
Kinda.
in it lots, or is he just sort of?
Is he
They
there
talk
sometimes?
about him in season 1 because obviously Dick Grayson
Yeah.
is one of the Titans, but it's since he stopped being Robin and that's now Jason Todd, who does appear a little bit in season 1. Then season 2, Robin becomes a bit more full time because Bruce wants him to stop being a cunt, basically. And he's in it a bit more in season 2, but he's got a bit more of a role, and it seems like
It's not got Cyborg in though, has it?
no, he's in
Yeah.
Doom Patrol. Yeah,
Ah.
it's because again it's the same universe.
But Also, Brendan Fraser, Doom Patrol, and he should be
in everything.
Everything, because that man is
Great.
next level. He's like top tier. I want him to be in anything just so he can be in more things. He can get exposure again.
Who would he be?
MODOK. Just floating Brendan Fraser head.
I mean, that's pretty.
The Blob, because
yeah, true.
no, who would he play?
The Thing.
I just want him to come and be in Brendan Fraser, like a fictionalised version of himself, just being fucking awesome. And then, but he's like proper fucking awesome, and he's like so strong, and not really fast, but he's just got really good cardio, so he can run to get his donuts.
Should we get into the news?
News just in. It's fucking warm.
Sponsored by Brendan Fraser. Oh, have you seen Blast from the Past? That's a good film.
That
I've
is a good
seen The Mummy.
The Mummy, banging film.
Mummy 3, Tomb of the Dragon Emperor.
I've seen California Man.
I've only seen The Mummy starring
Is that the only film we've
Tom
seen him in?
Cruise.
Is that the only film we've seen Brendan Fraser in?
No, I've seen that one about the devil or something.
That one about the devil. Oh, for Revengeance, yeah.
Yeah.
About the devil animals. When he's trying to...
Well, he's fucking the devil.
Oh!
But
Bedazzled.
Antonio Banderas has been casting in the Indiana Jones the 5.
Who's he being cast as, do we know?
Indiana Jones.
Puss in Boots.
Is he going to be a villain?
Probably because he's foreign.
That is sensible. It's going to be about the space race and stuff, isn't it?
So why is this fucking
Why is Indiana
Mexican
Jones in
cunt
it?
in it?
Is he going to play a Soviet?
What? Antonio Banderas is a
It's
Soviet.
about the space race. I can only think of the Soviets as being the villains.
Yeah, that's why Mads is in it.
Because he's famously a Soviet and not Scandinavian.
He's from that region, isn't he?
Or is he going to play like an old ally of Indy or
Yeah, probably,
something?
yeah.
Antonio Banderas is good, though.
Plays that cat.
He is a cat, yeah. Or Red Panda.
The Last of Us, right? The HBO TV show.
HBO makers of F-Boy Island.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They've cast the voice actor that plays Tommy, Joel's brother,
Right.
in a completely different role
Sure. Sure.
to Tommy.
Oh, who's he playing?
I don't know.
Undisclosed, is it?
It pissed me off that much. So I was like, I mean, we gotta talk about it, but it probably will be undisclosed. Let's just say that. But just fucking bearing in mind, these voice actors get put into the game to look like the characters as well.
Right. Okay. So they did like mocap and stuff.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts on that, Grandad Dick?
It's a bag of shit in it. They kill him at a golf club.
Do
Oh,
they?
right.
They killed Joel. Is it Joel?
Yeah.
Yeah. I watched someone play for the
Big
first.
time smashy brain.
Oh, the boy
main-
from the guy.
yeah.
The guy from the first one, even not the boy from the guy.
It's good though. It's brutal, and I like. Yeah.
Did you ever finish number 2?
No, because I
Shit.
I finished it,
And
but
then
then
you
it
played
goes back
as
to the beginning, doesn't
and
it?
you plays the other woman,
Yeah.
right?
She's good though. She's like Brock Lesnar.
Everyone loves
Punch
them.
zombies' heads off. You're like, it's fucking Resident Evil 6, mate.
She's got like a big meaty cunt or something.
Yeah, big meaty clunge. Have you seen it?
No.
Just a big meaty clunge.
Wait, is there a vagina in there?
No,
This film?
idiot.
Big meaty.
John Wick adds Marco Polo.
What?
Marco Zara.
Yeah, he's gonna be a villain, I think.
Who's that?
Some guy.
You just wanted to play in because we talk about John Wick now. Don't
Yeah,
we?
everyone's been announced for it. So, and what's his face has been reconfirmed that he's going to be in it. Still, Ian McShane.
Yeah.
After obviously,
Damn.
bam bam,
Yeah.
he Marvin Gaye dadded him
Yeah.
off the building.
Yeah, he did, didn't he? Yeah, but it's John Wick, innit?
How's he not dead?
The Matrix.
Ah.
The Matrix.
You seen
Reloaded.
Black Widow? Yeah, don't ask how is it not dead then. Got aggressive, sorry. Talk about Black Widow though. Some bullshit's come out about it.
What's come out about it?
So, do you know how General Ross is in the film and then he's just
Oh,
not?
fuck yeah, he is, isn't he?
There's a deleted scene
Right.
carrying on that bit and explaining why he's in the film, but they didn't play him.
What was in the scene?
Oh, I'm fucking scared to be honest. But
Does it?
stupid, innit?
It's all stupid. It's bad film.
Bad film.
God, I hate film.
Bad film, big times.
Fucking mad. What, do you know what the deleted scene was?
Well, there's a scene in the trailer that didn't get put in. It's when all the cars come up and then General Ross like, "Yo, bitch, I'm big boy."
Right.
So I'm guessing it was that.
I'm gonna go.
I think it's like at the end of the film.
Right. Okay.
You know, instead of "Oh my god, goodbye."
Yeah.
It was supposed to be a Tony Stark cameo in it.
Yeah, I heard that they were
Yeah.
going to put Tony Stark in, but they were like, nah, she don't need boys to stand alone. That's what Mr.
There we
Feige
go.
said.
Yeah, and the director didn't know anything about the post-credit scene. She didn't know what was going on. She was doing it.
Really?
Yeah. She was just directing, and she was like, alright, cool.
Jesus.
Done that. Because obviously it's got that fucking silly bitch on it. Also, Space Jam has overtook it in the box office.
Has it?
Yeah.
That looks like a bag of shit, though, doesn't it?
But I'm happy. 'Cause it's probably better than Black Widow.
Yeah, but they've
Tough not to be better than Black
It's got
Widow.
Clockwork Orange in, mate.
de-sexified Lola Bunny. I mean, I'd still fuck her, but
There might be a deleted scene where Clockwork Orange gang come in. Or...
nose fuck Lola.
Yeah.
I would like to watch that.
Yeah.
I mean, all I'm saying is that any scene she's in, if there isn't a big rabbit camel toe on her shorts, fucking
Mine?
0 out of 7 film.
I agree.
Oh, yeah. Miss Marvel's origin, how she gets powers has changed.
Okay, yeah, what they're doing.
Big lightning bolt.
I hate Miss Marvel.
So I love Miss Marvel.
Hmm.
I don't like Captain Marvel.
What is the original one?
She ate a curry that was that spicy
I think it's
that her genetics changed.
isn't it something to do with characters that aren't in the MCU yet, and that why they're changing it.
Isn't she effectively a shitter version of Mr. Fantastic?
She's better than she's a damn Mexican.
Yeah, but she's a woman, so worse version.
Women famously are terrible.
Here we go. A bolt of energy. This will give her some magical powers. That's what it says in the leak. Oh yeah, it's because of the Inhumans. She gets powers through the Inhuman Black Bolt. And obviously, Inhumans didn't do well, did it?
Yeah.
So, you know, big bolt of energy like Shazam. That'll do it. I mean, Famlam. What If is going to massively impact the MCU, apparently, according to Tom Loki Hiddlebottom.
Do you think they're going to tie it into the thing we'll talk about later?
Big time
Yeah,
things.
probably, you'd imagine.
Yeah. Yeah, I saw this bit of news and I was like, why
Just
would
let
they
them-
call it What If then?
Yeah, it makes no sense then. Just fuck Marvel, man. They could just get in the bit.
Spider-Man
Great.
is getting Doctor Strange powers.
Is he?
What?
The new black and gold suit, I'm guessing you've all seen it
I've
now.
seen it.
Yeah.
Got Doctor Strange symbol on it, and it Doctor Strange makes a suit for him.
Right.
Doctor Strange is Tony Stark. Makes Doctor Strange suit. It can do portals with web portals.
I mean, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Looks fucking stupid though. Don Cheadle is getting an Emmy nomination
Yeah.
for Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Isn't it for like 10 seconds?
I was going to say.
Yeah, big time. He put on Instagram his Emmy nomination and the caption was just, yeah, I don't get it either. But he'll take it. You gotta take it, haven't you?
You've got to take it.
Yeah.
And he's a funny man in real life.
He's alright.
I like me Don Cheadles. Last bit of MCU news.
Go on then, go on.
Deadpool
Yeah.
made his MCU debut in a random video I haven't watched.
It's funny. I liked it.
It's a reaction
It's a reaction
video
trailer.
to Free
Free Guy.
Guy
Free Guy, yeah.
with Korg.
Because obviously both of them are in Free Guy.
Oh, yeah.
Korg and Deadpool. No, Ryan Reynolds and Tico. Watete.
Is
Watete.
Disney doing Free Guy?
One of the jokes they make in the trailer is about how this film seems like a 20th Century Fox fire sale. Because obviously I'm assuming it was made towards the tail end of Fox not being a Disney. Cocksleeve.
Cocksleeve.
I mean, it's funny. They say it's an MCU debut, but
Oh,
I don't know if it's just Kurgan not being Kurgan.
He'll reference
Korg.
his own.
The thing is
Does he swear in it?
they beep it out, but he does swear.
MCU debut right
The
there.
thing, I think, did it beep? I don't know. I know that he asks Korg how to get into the MCU, and Korg is like, "Oh yeah, well, climb to a mountain to reach your dream. Fall down that mountain, forget about your dream, and then just check your mailbox, see if Marvel's emailed." And then Deadpool's like, "Oh fuck you! But you're on Disney Plus, aren't you?" It's funny. It's good.
What do you think?
I only watched a bit of it.
Cool. Very Odd Parents, live action.
Is it? Yep.
Why?
Haven't they already done this? They definitely have.
There's no CG one.
Done live action. Telling you, starring everyone's favourite Drake and Josh. Man.
Tom Holland.
They want to get one of them got done other day, didn't he? For like
Yeah, it's that one.
fucking a kid or something.
Yeah.
Nonce.
There you go.
Let's have a look.
That looks like fucking shit, mate.
That's
That
horrible.
proper angers me, that.
Why?
Yeah.
Just, it's fine as it is.
Grow up, Timmy Turner. Fairy. The Nicolas Cage starring Tiger King cancelled.
Aww.
Yeah.
Sad times.
Sad times, big time.
They need to
thing.
get that man out of prison.
Ooh, Nicolas Cage.
No,
Have
very
you,
exotic.
have you seen that guy who looks and sounds exactly like him and going very exotic?
He needs to let him out so he can get back to fucking his meth husband. I was going to say,
Yeah.
but one of them blew their head off.
Yeah, that's it.
It's true love. They shouldn't be parted. They've got pierced cocks and they wear big padlocks through them so they can't fuck other people or each other.
Doesn't he have like a wife now?
No, I'm pretty sure he's a raging gay. Oh, which one? The Joe Exotic or the meth husband?
The meth husband.
The meth husbands were never gay. They just really like meth.
Yeah, fucking hell.
Tell me you wouldn't put a padlock through your cock for meth?
Do it on meth, maybe.
What's the thing? You're on meth and then you want more meth.
What's this Robert Downey Jr. shit? Synthesizer.
Yeah.
What is it?
A new show by Park Chan-wook.
Park Chan-wook?
Yep. Downey Jr.'s playing villains, antagonists. Multiple. Yeah.
That'd be new for him, won't it? Oh, is that it?
Yep.
Jackie Chan wants to be a communist. I mean, he already is a communist. He just wants to join the Communist Party of China. How do you feel about this?
He loves the commies.
Mr. Pineapple always told me it wasn't really what Jackie wanted, but they had his son in prison and they were going to castrate him or something.
Yeah, but he famously doesn't care about his son and has disowned him for doing drugs.
He does do the marijuanas.
And you're like, no!
You shall not pass.
Yeah.
Bring me my
Smacked
fried rice.
Karate chop it, the joint out of his son's mouth.
Bring the son in my family.
That's racist, mate.
Uncle.
Yeah. Proper big communist, though, isn't it?
Hey,
And then people on the Chinese version of Twitter were like, "You'll never get accepted, mate, because of all your infidelity. And that one time your son had all them drugs, fam." And then one person were like, "I wish we could unenjoy all of Jackie Chan's films."
Was it you?
No, because I love him.
There's so many, like, Asian American YouTubers who are like, Jackie Chan is a really bad person in real life. Stop liking Rush Hour.
No, he's not a really bad person in real life.
Big communist, though.
He's a big communist, but he also does a lot of good charity work and stuff.
The communist.
That's what every evil person does.
Oh, is it?
You've not seen that film?
Oh, Quantum of Solace.
Yeah.
Aaron Brockovich.
That's a forgetful film, that.
Which one, Aaron Brockovich or Quantum of Solace?
Both.
Julia Roberts won an Oscar for that film, mate.
It gets referenced in a Lonely Island song.
Does it?
Oh, that's it. Big pineapple time. Are you ready? Are you ready?
It's warm. It's good. See you next week, guys.
Gladiators.
Right.
Notes.
Loki. We're going through episodes again like normal, aren't we?
Is that how we do it? I don't know.
remember.
That's how we did it last time, and it worked quite well.
Yeah, let's do it that way then.
Episode 1. Glorious Purpose.
No. Stats, please.
Every time.
What do you think it's got?
92% on Rotten Tomatoes.
Because you know, innit? Yeah. That's high.
That is high.
8.6 out of 10 on IMDb.
Also high.
Director Kate Herron.
Not for much longer.
Network Disney Plus. Writers Michael Waldron. Other things. I hate it when I have to go on a website to find out the budget.
It's Disney a lot. Just put like
Yeah.
A lot, yeah, a lot. Because
Many's.
Wikipedia don't even know, so we're not.
numbers
know.
don't go that high.
Yeah, many millions a episode.
All that Disney.
Oh, I mean, getting Tom to agree to Disney Plus series. That's
not-
where all the money went.
Do you not like Disney?
He ain't got enough time in his life. He's a big boy now, isn't he?
He's like probably one of the fans' favourite MCU characters.
I'd do stuff that was inappropriate.
That was or is inappropriate.
Both.
Go back in time, become a Kindle and nonchalant.
Big time. I'd lick his abs. Right.
Do you want to just give us a bit of a brief overview
What, of the episodes?
of the lead up to the show?
One of the best films of all time.
You want me to start from the beginning?
Iron Man.
For 1. Loki. Lindorf Hoffen. whatever his name is.
Loki. Loki.
Lindelof.
I know it. Laufey's son.
Laufey's son was born by Big Iceman.
Big.
I meant just a general lead
No.
up to the show, mate. You know what I meant.
It's too warm. Stop it.
Endgame, Loki dies. Endgame. I meant to say Infinity War. Endgame, Loki takes Tesseract and time travel-y stuff. Is that alright?
Yeah.
And then boom, episode 1.
Straight after.
Boom.
So this is Bad Boy Loki just after the
Failing
Battle of
to
New York
New York
in Avengers.
Avengers.
Avengers 1.
the Arrow explosion face.
Puny God.
Wang, wang, wang. Wang guy.
Wang Gang, is he in the MCU?
I wish.
Achiampong is the Flash in the MCU.
Yeah, that's Flash.
Black Silk.
94 rated.
This guy.
I've got faster plays.
Mina.
Not cool though, are they?
Yeah,
Not as cool as Mo
one's
Salah.
one's
Anyway.
Anthony, mate. Anthony's one.
That
Thank
means it's extremely uncool.
Loki episode 1, Glorious Purpose. We're in Mongolia.
Right.
I'm like, whoa.
Mongolia!
Yeah.
You know what else
Roaring
is
in
in
the
Mongolia?
deep.
Them boys.
And then Time Police turn up, don't they?
The TVA.
TVA, Time Variant Association.
Authority.
Yeah,
Need to move that to keep kicking.
they're from the comics. Right, let's just fuck off, you Mongolia, mate. It's warm, isn't it?
It's warm.
Right. So I like how it starts off straight away.
Yeah.
It's really cool.
The one thing I need to say about this is,
It boom into it.
yeah, WandaVision, Falcon and the Winter Soldier, slow as fuck.
Slow boys.
We did say this at the end of Falcon that there was no real way they could make this slow, and I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah. One thing I do really like is the Green and Gold Marvel Studios.
Yeah.
Because
It does look like piss for a little bit though, while
do
it's
like-
going green. You do like piss though.
do you like this?
I hear it's tasty.
Keeps you alive, according to Bear Grylls. It's too warm.
You know. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we see in the trailer is episode 1, like the whole checking Loki into this time police station.
It's a good show.
I like it because it just dives straight into the multiverse. There's multiple versions of you, deal with it.
Yeah.
There's no
Or
massive
they're
lead up.
supposed to be, but, you know. Yeah.
Yeah,
They get rimmed.
melty stick.
I like that. Oh, sorry. I keep thinking about good bits of the
I
episode.
like the bit where it references Wallace and Gromit when he falls through the thing and he gets different clothes.
Thunderbirds, surely.
No, Wallace and Gromit, mate. So he gets taken in, doesn't he?
Yeah.
But like,
Oh, wait, what, are we doing pros and cons?
I've done some.
I've
each
just
episode.
enjoyed. I'm just talking about the bits I enjoyed, I guess. I don't know.
Why? What?
I just don't know how we're going, is all.
We never do we?
No, we just spitball.
Oh, we're just spitballing.
Just spitballing.
Are we going in taking turns?
No, just whenever you want, mate. Just throw one in.
What do you like, Ryan?
I'll go after Ant.
Well, this episode ends, I remember now, where she sets everyone on fire. Does it?
Yeah, in like the...
The old timey England
18...
place. Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, they bring Loki in, don't they? Owen Wilson. Wow.
Owen Wilson's in it.
He's great.
Plays the Marvel character
Morbius.
Morbius.
Mobius. That's a
Morbius.
vampire.
Morbius is a vampire. He is comic book man.
He likes his
But
jet skis.
He's more high up in the comic books of the TVA. Big boy TVA man. And then we obviously get also Judge Rinder.
I'm talking.
Judge whatever her name is. Forgot her name. But she is also in comic books. Some may say she's a relationship woman with Kang the Conqueror. Yeah, big timey thing. And that big cloud thing hated land. Anyway, what I really like about this episode is I think Tom's really good at resetting and going back to evil Loki
Yeah.
and finding that character instead of being throwaway joke Loki that he turned into in the end. Snappy neck. I really like the whole look of the TVA and how unique it is.
The weird.
Big robot who like pokes him. That's cool. Dwarf with a X-ray machine. That's cool.
Oh, God. You keep reminding me of funny bits that I like, where he's talking to, step through this. Why? Well, if it's a robot, it'll melt you. I'm like, What if I'm not a robot? But what if I am a robot, but I think I'm not a robot? Oh, sorry, I waffled on there, but it's just so funny. It's also so warm.
It is. We got a nice little animation that explains the timeline-y stuff. That's cool. Very, what era?
I like the 70s vibe of
There we
the
go.
episode.
Yes.
Animated TVA.
What did you think of the DB Cooper scene?
I'm a big fan of DB,
Right.
right? And I liked it. I thought it was a little fun part.
I like how it was like Loki losing a bet to Thor.
Yeah.
That was a cool way to explain it.
Because like an early incarnation of the show was going to be Loki going around impacting famous historical events and shit.
Yeah.
You know? It was nice that they kept in. I know that's not like
Yeah.
World War II or whatever, but it was just a cool thing.
I mean, it starts off with the Easter egg straight out of the bat, man. With the draw, obviously, so he's got the Tesseract right, and then they take the Tesseract off him, whack it in the drawer, full of loads of other Infinity Stones that just do nothing, because in the TVA, you can't really do it, can you? All powers are shit.
Also, from my what took away from it was basically the TVA are like a next level up from Infinity Stones power wise.
Yeah.
Because when you're in control of time, you're in control of like.
And they introduced us to the Timekeepers.
Yeah. It's almost like everyone could have guessed that they weren't real as soon as they started.
Big boy facade, innit?
I liked it though.
Also in the drawer is a Doctor Strangey ring thing.
Oh, is
Don't
it?
know if you saw that, but yeah.
Your sling ring.
Yeah. So I was like, pause. Right, what's in this fucking thing?
Did like the guy whose drawer it was.
Oh, got his name.
The like clerk man.
Yeah, he's like,
yeah.
they tried to prune me. He almost killed me and my cart's now gone.
What's a fish?
What's
Don't
a
even know what a
fish?
fish is.
I'm gonna gut you like a fish.
What's a fish? I want to know what the threat is before. Oh god, it's so good.
I do like all the... Well, most of the time.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah. And then you find out at the end of the episode... Well, it's got the interrogation. Let's talk about the
So
interrogation.
they basically, they kind of prelude to like, why are you bringing him in and blah, 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 but he can help us with the other variant that, funnily enough, is cloaked for... I wonder why. Possibly because they didn't want to let on that.
Loki.
I
I mean, don't we say at the end, the other variant's you?
Yeah,
And then it's
but
like,
the reason that it's cloaked is because it's like, oh, we can't... It's not Tom, so that's why we can't see the face.
Big tits.
Big titted Tom.
But yeah, I like how Owen Wilson's got his memory machine, and he shows him the past events and stuff, and
God.
yeah. And I love the bit where his mum where he's like, "You killed your mum, you cunt."
Yeah, I need to say before, because I'm going to say it, end up saying it 20 times, I'm just going to say it now. The development of Loki from Big Bad Boy Loki from the end of Avengers to where we are now over the series, I fucking think is great. Like, just the realization of how small he is compared to everything else, and
Oh yeah,
it's so
starts off as a fucking fuck you, Owen Wilson, Lightning McQueen. I'll fuck you up, mate.
Kachiga.
I wanted him to say ka-chow so much,
I wanted him to say wow.
especially when he were in that car. Oh, I please. Open door. Ka-chow. Get in. But yeah, so they take Loki in, they interrogate him. They're like, "You've stepped off your timeline, you cunt." And then he's like, "I choose what I want to choose, mate." It's like, "No, you don't."
Yeah.
And then they're like, "We're looking for this variance." For some reason, Loki's the main person that always steps off his timeline, because you're a cunt. And this variant's killing everyone, so come on, we want to use you. Buddy cop. And then at the end of the episode, big fiery fire, she kills everyone. What, she? Who said that?
Oh. She's wearing a hood. I mean, they are wearing a hood.
Ah!
We can't tell what sex they are.
He's wearing a hood because they keep saying he.
They say it a lot, don't they?
Yes. Yes.
What did you like, Mr. Chronicle?
I like the 70s vibe, of course. I like the way it looks. It's very... It's unique, but it's also very cold and stale and bureaucratic. You know, I like that.
Yeah, big time.
I just put it's nice to see Owen Wilson. I like him. He's a good egg.
He's a fucking good actor.
He's
good
brilliant in this.
Yeah. I like the DB Cooper shit. I enjoyed that.
Big time.
I wrote nice fire death. Because quite brutal.
Yeah.
I'm like, yeah, alright. Yeah, I'll take that.
They're just a couple of things that I liked about.
Something that I didn't like.
Mm.
Joss Whedon to see what he directed again. Touches people. And then Seaton's a cunt because he spoiled the drawer full of Infinity Stones for us.
He did.
He did.
While we were watching the Euro final.
May we say it's coming out while you two do a lot in the last episode. Didn't come home, did it?
We'll get on to that.
Right.
It didn't come home because no one paid the £2.31 postage that people keep getting asked to pay for the outstanding thing, otherwise it'll be destroyed. All these texts you get like, oh, we've got your parcel, £2.31 or destroy it. It's football. No one's paying it, so it's not coming home.
That is a conspiracy. Is there anything you didn't like? I'm not going to ask him.
What? You're not going to ask me because I own the sofa?
What? Because you like everything.
Oh, no, I mean...
I liked most of the Loki the Loki montage stuff.
Looking at his
when
past.
he goes, but it shows a bunch of stuff from the future and stuff that he's not experienced, if I remember correctly.
Yeah.
So he's not experienced that, and his character changes too quickly for me, and it's just because this is Psycho Killer Loki still, 2012 Loki, and it's just a bit too quick of a change for me. That
fuck off.
All right.
Tell him to fuck off.
I liked most of the episode. It's very exposition heavy, don't get me wrong. It throws a lot of information at you, and it should just not.
Calm it down a bit.
Yeah,
I think it's because of the one. I don't think because he obviously... Is it in this episode where he
gets
shows himself dying?
Yeah. I think it's towards the end of this episode. Because he does see, it kind of just goes to him like, oh yeah, this is what you're leading up to and all this business. This is your timeline. You do all this stuff, and for what? The people that you thought were your enemies, e.g. your Thor and all that business, end up being the people you fight. You get fight alongside when you die. You do all this to spite them, when actually what you do is kill your mum. But basically showing them all the good stuff like he did in Ragnarok and Infinity War. At the end of the day, you've got it in you to be a good person. You don't need to do all this glorious purpose shit. But I can kind of agree with Miss Pineapple a bit, and I'd have liked maybe that development strung along 2 episodes rather than 1.
It's very quick.
I would have liked this to be an 8-episode season, I think, because WandaVision
was 8,
and so was
Falcon was 6, right?
6.
Was it?
Though it seemed like 10.
A lot. Yeah. I kind of like the pace of it. But that's probably coming off the back of 2 shows that have been slow as fuck.
No, I didn't. I know. I liked the pace of the show. I just thought the character development in that bit was too quick.
Should have gone from, rather than being just episode 1, stretch that bit out a bit.
Just, it was very quick from a writing perspective.
He's still kind of evil.
Yeah, but
because it's Loki, through the season, you're like, is he gonna be a cunt?
But just I think him crying and stuff were just.
Well, was he crying at his mum dying?
No, not that.
Was it?
No.
Which bit did he cry at?
Just when Doctor Doom.
Right, Loki episode 2, a variant.
This
is the one with the old-timey English place at the start, where we see the first enchantment.
The fair, thing, yeah.
She takes control of one of the TVA people and makes them fight with fucking that song over the top, the overused song, I Need a Hero.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, action's not good.
Probably the worst thing about this show is the action is terrible.
Yeah. But
there are a couple of good bits, but most of it's not. Doesn't wow me.
It's just the editing.
They can't do it, can they?
No, they can't. We saw it in Black Widow, and now Black Widow was just one of the worst I've seen. And they're not doing great with the action set.
Why though?
Because it's Americans.
Did they just use it all up on Endgame and now they've lost it?
Because some of the MCU have had good action. Infinity War's got some bangers in.
Yeah, but a lot of it's CGI, swingy and floaty people in it.
America, Winter Soldier.
Yeah, but
that's got a lot of practical.
Oh, you're gonna be thinking about the knife flip. Oh,
yeah. But I guess the show doesn't have that much action in it. To be fair, a lot of it.
No, it doesn't have loads of action.
Is dialogue stuff, which is cool because I never got bored really. But yeah, so we see mischievous enchantment shit, and then it goes back to Loki in the TVA, and it's got
she drags that woman up, doesn't she, through the big Goldie door,
big Goldie door,
Goldie horn door,
horn door. And then we see Office Loki, sexy fucking cunt. I like his shirt because it's got weird things. I mean, it's so down. It's cool looking shirt, and his suit. He just looks cool, you know, detective.
Pikachu.
Sure. I love that Owen Wilson's character is basically just as smart and mischievous as Loki.
Yeah.
They're very good together, and I want them to make babies. But now they have a really good dynamic.
Yeah.
I put Ragnarok music blend because they show a scene from Ragnarok in this because they go back to the memories and stuff, and it's got a little twinge of Ragnarok music in the background, like the Sakar?
Yeah,
that kind of music. Jet skis.
Yeah, I was going to say I didn't 100% see they're all variants thing coming. I don't know if you guys were just like, oh, they're all going to be variants. I knew there was there's going to be something fishy with the Time Authority, and I wonder who created them and all that stuff, but I didn't 100% see it going there. They were all plucked from the timeline kind of thing.
No, not until, obviously, that scene in the bar. Which
yeah.
I was like,
Which,
right, okay.
The reason I brought this up is just I like how they put all the little hints in, but there's a lot of shows you find where they're going to hint at something later on, they do it too heavy-handed, and you can kind of tell where it's going.
Yeah. Fucking hell. I like the scene in the canteen where...
Oh, he steals his...
With the salad.
Yeah. Is it the salad bit? No, it's a bit where he's saying, don't you want to do more than... You want to go on a jet ski. You've got a time door, just go to a jet ski, you boring bastard, basically. Because it's before, obviously, Loki figures everything and starts pouring salt on salad.
I enjoyed that scene a lot.
But yeah, it's weird. Because obviously Loki can do whatever he wants, and Owen Wilson can't. He's tied down to the TVA, who were like, you do this, you live here. We created you. He likes jet skis. Why does he like jet skis?
Exactly.
I want to know who he was before. That's what I'm saying.
Have you seen the film, is it
Point Break?
Wedding Dates? What's it called?
Wedding Crashers.
Wedding Crashers. There you go.
Yeah.
It's his character from Wedding Crashers has been pruned. So it were not a great film.
I think it's got Christopher Walken.
Yeah. And then Loki figures out where the other Loki's hiding.
The apocalypse. Because no matter what you do there, it's not going to affect the timeline.
Yeah, big boy time.
I like that. I'd love the fucking salad explanation. Because Loki's like, I figured it out, and does all this cool stuff, and then Owen Wilson's just, I want to eat that. Stop fucking with my salad. And it's just him saying that for about 5 minutes while he basically...
Put salt and pepper on his salad.
Yeah.
Cunt. Just seasoning.
Yeah.
It's salad. You want to see it?
I do like how they go to Pompeii and he's like, I'm Loki, you fucking cunts. You're gonna die. That's cool. Because he just doesn't give a shit about multiverse. He's like, fuck it. I'm going to change everything. Yeah, and then we go to the... What is it? It's like 2050 or something.
Rock's Corp.
Rocks. Something.
Because basically...
It's Roxxon.
Roxxon.
Comics.
But it's like in the future where it's kind of like they've gone all Wall-E with the whole... everything's a mega corp.
Yeah.
So it's Rock's Corp.
Roxxon.
Rock Smart.
Spider-Man, yeah. Yeah, big. Yeah, where this other Loki is, and then shit goes down.
It does, but then it doesn't.
I mean, it's like Sonic Adventure 2, though, isn't it? When Sonic meets Shadow
Yeah.
for the first time.
I
And
do
he's
like...
Faker, and he's like, comparing yourself to me? You're not even good enough to be my fake. When Sonic's like, I'll make you eat those words, and then they have a battle. You haven't even played it. Call yourself a Sonic fan, you haven't even played the best Sonic game.
It's not the best Sonic
Shut
game.
your fucking whole mouth.
I will literally stab this in your throat.
Yeah,
Everyone-
do it.
Everyone knows it's Sonic Heroes. Come on now.
Sonic
Heroes!
Crush 40, though. Banging band. Anyway, so Loki versus Loki.
You missed a really good bit here, by the way.
Hello.
One of the bits I really
Jump
enjoyed.
in, mate.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
I'm just spitballing.
Shitballing. No, I like the bit when they're getting after the rain, and he's all like, I'm dry because of magic. And they're all like, what? And he's like, no.
Shit magic powers, mate. Can make you dry, can make you wet.
I mean, Tom Hiddleston does that without magic.
I mean, I'd lick his abs. See them. Loki versus Loki.
Yeah, that's in it.
What do you think? He don't like it. You can tell. He's
got that
disgusted.
cheeky little smile, like I'm going to shit over everything that you love.
It's all right.
I like female Loki. Female Loki's in
Sylvie, look.
Sylvie,
Yeah.
who is a comic book character as well. Good old Sylvie.
Is she actually? Because I know fuck all about Sylvie. Is she actually just like a variant of Loki, or?
She is, but she was her own person as well. But she kind of became Loki.
See, half of me was expecting it to be like
Silver Surfer.
no.
Sylvie Surfer, mate. Yeah.
Half of me was expecting it to be, oh yeah, she is actually a Loki, but she's not you. She's what would happen if your mum became Loki when she was younger. Because I think she looked a bit like with the hair and the.
I think she looked like Black Widow. Fucking.
Yeah, it was good. I like Sylvie. Then she does the whole thing where all the little time bombs get zipped all over the reality, and then loads of cool, crazy branching in the timeline's fucked, and then she runs through a door.
And it's never mentioned again.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They both run through a door, and then the TVA instantly fix all of that, pretty much.
Wait, what?
She drops all those little time bombs that she'd been stealing from the people she's been
The
killing.
big twist at the end of episode 2. It's all the
little
things.
time reset grenades. She's been stealing them, and then they all end up going through a little time door to different places in the timeline and blowing up, causing loads of little things to come off the prime timeline, and it never gets addressed.
They should go into like that, don't they?
Guess so. I suppose if it was just supposed to be a
It's supposed to be a lot.
if it was supposed to just be a distraction, and the TV wasn't really a threat to the TV, it was just to keep them occupied while she went to see the timekeepers. Yeah, but it still feel they should have addressed that was what was happening.
That's what they were doing when next episode they're in Lamentus. Easy.
No.
I mean, it don't matter by end of season, does it?
No.
Anyway, Sylvie is the Enchantress, basically.
From Suicide Squad.
Yes, basically. Loki bestows magical powers upon her in the comics. It's like, boom, become a Loki. And she's like, I'm Enchantress. But she basically does. Yep. What else happens in this? Is that it? I think it is, isn't it?
It's a bit more chill episode.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, they do quite a lot. They go to Pompeii and...
I like the bit when he tries to whack Tara Reid.
The little clock thing.
we skipped out the bit where he steals the fucking time thing, doesn't he? And that does the...
Episode 1.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that's just...
Well, it was a little bit funny because the clerk is like walking along like, oh, she almost pruned me. And then she like blips into existence. He's like, that's the bitch.
When
I
he
lost my
breaks
car.
out.
Yeah. Anyway.
And then he stumbles upon his mum's death. And he's like, that's put a downer on everything, hasn't it? But yeah, Loki episode 3. Did I not like anything? What did you like?
I'm going to say.
I just didn't like the overused song at the start.
Great chemistry between Tom and Owen. They've got this great double act vibe.
But yeah,
Like, proper, just like classical buddy cop.
Turner and Hooch, yeah.
Yeah, one of them being a dog, yeah.
Yeah.
Who's the dog in this scenario?
Tom Adlickin.
But obviously, a bit like,
Kill the dog in Molly.
yeah, he kicked it in that children's film.
Deleted.
Molly and me.
Ah, so I've never
The
seen it.
alternate ending, where he just turns into a masochist and
Yeah.
Tortures
Fucks
a dog.
Fucks a dog.
he kills the dog in front of Jennifer Aniston.
I mean, I'd rather
killed
fuck a
Jennifer
dog
Aniston.
Well,
than...
she's just frigging us, I think, while he's kicking this dog to death.
Kids fisting her in corner.
Molly and me. The extended, harder cut.
Yeah. Jesus.
The music in this show's great.
Yeah, like the Ragnarok blend.
Sure. The reading about Asgard stuff in the files gave me the vibes of the first episode again, where he was the montage, in that I didn't like it.
Why?
Because 2 episodes is not enough time for a man to change.
Just get it done. We've already seen it, mate.
You know.
We've seen it in 10 years of films. We don't need to get emotional about it.
Gugu's in this.
Fucking hate you.
Gugu?
Gugu Mbatha-Raw. She plays the judge.
Oh.
Come on, man. It's like you don't know you're a famous British actress.
No.
I have issues with it. It's a lovely looking show.
It is, isn't it?
It's the production design and the set design and the costume design. It's top notch. It's top notch. Also, I think I saw a Spider-Man face in the supermarket,
Probably.
Probably, yeah.
but I couldn't be asked to rewind it to check.
Speaking of rewinding to check things, have you seen that? Is it episode 1? Supposedly has someone who looks a lot like Agent Carter in it.
coming out of a time door.
Yeah, I saw that on the thumbnail for one of the Easter egg videos I watched this.
Yeah.
I do love Agent Carter.
Don't know if it's supposed to be. I mean, she'd make a great time agent.
That's a great show.
Peggy Carter,
Peggy Carter.
I love.
Captain Britain time agent.
When are you gonna get the fucking role of Captain Britain? I told you fucking like 4 years ago.
Longer than that, mate. Too long ago. Wants me to become Captain Britain.
In the MCU.
Da, 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 I'm Captain Man.
Do it.
Yeah?
I've got Shield.
Yeah.
There's a Shield in there.
Schmeichel face shield.
But
Anything
yeah,
else?
much like episode 1, it is very
Good.
exposition heavy again, but less so.
Yeah.
It's good. It's good shit for the most part. Yeah.
I think what we know now with the sheer amount of stuff it's setting up, I don't think they could get away with not as any less exposition than what they managed to cram in 6 episodes.
I mean, from like the first 10 minutes of episode 1, I was like, oh, this is setting up the rest of the MCU, isn't it?
It was kind of obvious considering that they actually said you need to watch Loki to know what's going off in Doctor Strange. And
Every other film.
what, there's a series and 2 films that rely on this. So there's Quantumania,
Spider-Man.
Spider-Man. Oh, and Doctor Strange, so it's 3. And then
Fantastic Four, probably, to explain
there's
why they haven't been in the
there's a
MCU.
TV series. What
X-Men.
TV? Oh, What If?
What If? Everything.
This is basically like I know Black Widow's Phase 4, but I mean that film does not fucking exist in regards to the Marvel Cinematic Universe. It changes fuck all, other than ruining Taskmaster. Hey. But yeah, spoilers. It's setting up a lot. Sorry, Mr. Pineapple, for the segue
Are
there.
you done?
Yeah, I was done.
Lamentus, episode 3.
Doctor Who?
Female Loki. I really like her.
Is it-
This is how you gender bend a character.
We talk about the fact that episode 2 ended with them escaping into an apocalypse?
You guys said something about them escaping them in the fucking time.
They go to the Time Variance Authority, don't they? While the timeline's been blowing up. They argue and fight a bit, and then...
Oh yeah, that's at the end of episode 2, isn't it?
And then they, before they can get caught, Loki grabs the time pad, it's called, I think? Tampad?
Timpad, I think.
Tampon.
Tintin.
It's a great film.
Flip, flip.
Yeah. So he grabs that, and he's like, oh, apocalypse, and he gets them through.
Apocalypse.
Unfortunately, not that cool. Hey, that's Oscar Isaac, isn't it? Are you sponsored to mention him every episode? Because you do. But there you go. Sponsored by Oscar Isaacs.
That's how desperate he is. Comes to us. Fucking come.
Yeah, he slaps him off to an apocalypse, and it turns out is it Lamentus? It's called.
Yeah, Lamentus 1.
Yeah, which is like supposedly the worst of all the apocalypses and that stuff. This is the point where I want to bring up someone's theory that was brought up to me that each episode has a colour theme based around an Infinity Stone, supposedly. I can't remember which episode's themed around which, but I did notice like this one is heavily like
Purple.
it's purple. I'm sure there's a green one,
In that.
and there's
There's
an orange one.
What's 4 again?
We'll go on to it.
But yeah,
Guess.
that's one of the theories that there was a colour theming around Infinity Stones, which this one made me go, oh, this is very purple.
This also brings up another theory.
That we were wrong about.
It's not Black Widow, is it?
No,
Doctor Who, innit?
Why do you think it's like Doctor Who? You saying Doctor Who like? Come on,
it
next one.
kind of is with time space adventures on alien planets.
No, this episode specific.
Just isn't it? Doctor Who
it
going to a
is.
place.
Yeah, there's an apocalypse, they need to escape. They're maybe going to try and save some people. It's got some Doctor Who vibes.
British people.
I mean, I wouldn't say it's a negative.
I'm not saying it's a negative.
You're just saying
I'm
it.
just saying Doctor Who a lot.
Yeah.
Doctor Doom. Doom who?
I like the look of Lamentus one.
Yeah. The train's
I
cool.
love the old woman in the.
Yeah, I like a little hut caravan
Yeah, it's
home
great.
type. I like the fact that she's like, my husband never sees some shit like that. Wow!
Yeah, it's great.
Oh, when I was watching that, I was like,
Proper
that's going to be
redneck.
Mr. Pineapple's favourite character of the season.
Moon rednecks, mate.
got
That's
a-
all you
She's
need.
got a big gun.
Yeah, it's got a big fucking
Big
flange as
titties.
Flangy titty gun.
well. Flangey titty.
Clunge gun.
This is the first swearing where she says it's a shit plan.
She swear a lot
Yeah,
for
she
a
does.
woman to be lady.
Yeah.
I like how they have the mum love in common.
Non-sexual mum love.
But there is
Well,
some
we
weird
assume.
sexual stuff in there.
I mean, I know.
Well, I was like,
I was on board with. It's not incest when it's yourself.
I'd fuck myself.
Yeah, same.
I'd do it a lot. Loki's bisexual.
This is one of the few. Well, you said about this is how you do gender bending well. I also think this is how you do. It was a very good way of going. This character's bad.
Suits the character.
Yeah.
So it makes sense. It's
Yeah.
just like, I'll fuck a dick in a funny.
He fucked a horse once or some shit, didn't
He did weird things and birthed a giant snake.
he? Yeah.
Mm.
But yeah, I think this is a really
around the world.
good way of
I like the line. Shut up.
the line shut up.
Love is mischief. I like it. You didn't.
You should.
You're right.
Yeah, I just remembered about episode 6. Just a
Don't
slight
remember about that.
flash forward, right? This, the intro, we can clearly hear a cameo from Paul Bettany saying grief is just love persisting. And I heard that, I was like, those two are going to love it, because I know that's your favourite line in the MCU.
Love is mischief is better.
But
But grief is just
Love
love
persist-
persist. And love is famously mischief.
mischief is persistent.
Vision, world's most famous prankster.
Yeah, he cameoed himself.
I love when Loki gets drunk and
Yeah.
he starts singing in Norse.
Oh, that scene, I'm
give me
like,
more.
there's going to be, you won't be able to buy female panties, and there'll be like a shortage, because they're all just going to be flooded. There's going to be car crashes everywhere, and all just the lady lube is splitting out the front doors. Because everyone, I mean, if I could get wet, my arsehole would be like,
My arsehole is like that now.
Yeah, it's very warm.
yeah, that's true. I thought you were saying you drunk some milk.
No, not today.
But no,
It's too warm for me.
I want more of Tom singing. Just anything.
Does he sing in any other films? Not just MCU stuff. Anything else?
Tinkerbell.
He's in Tinkerbell, is he?
Oh, he is, isn't he? The pirate guy,
film.
yeah.
He's Captain Jack Sparrow.
Tinkerbell.
The CGI Disney
I've
films.
not seen that.
I'm surprised. They seem
Alright.
like they're out up your alley. You like CGI kids films?
That's true. Is it on Disney Plus?
It will be. Everything.
They're alright, to be fair.
Oh, there's more than one.
There's like 7 of them.
Fuck loads, mate.
Tinkerbell and the Pirate Princess. Tinkerbell and the Halloween
Nonsense.
Gaping.
Proper.
No, I just wanted to see who were voicing them. Because I heard about Tom Hiddleston ages ago, and I was like, look at that.
You heard
Sings the
about?
song.
You heard about Thomas?
Just sings the song.
What song is it?
I'm a pirate, yardy yar, I'm a pirate, ha ha ha.
Oh god, that's actually the song in it. Look at the little. You call Mia Nons.
No, it's not.
Oh.
I'm just a genius.
Fucking proper Elton John, you aren't you, mate?
Disney.
Hitmaker.
If there's any casting at Disney, need any new writers or voice talent for the Tinkerbell series, drop Anthony a message. He will.
Touch you.
Yeah.
He's allowed within 50 feet of kids.
Hmm.
So he's good to go.
Love is mischief is good, but love is an imaginary dagger. That was hard. Is better. It's a joke. Yeah. She calls him an arsehole.
One of the things I was really expecting from this episode was it being one of them enchanting the other, because Loki doesn't. It kind of seems a bit out of character for me that they're doing this big thing to survive, and he's just going to get drunk and smash the time pad. That's felt really out of character to me.
He just doesn't give a fuck, does he?
I
Big boy
suppose
don't
it's
give
a
a fuck.
case of like
He's still
timeline shit.
still got that idiot side to him, man.
Has he ever had an idiot side to him?
He tries the same thing over and over again in every film,
Yeah, but
and it fails all
that's
the time.
insanity, not stupidity. We've all played Far Cry 3.
Yeah, but he's a big Viking drunk man. He likes to get drunk, doesn't
Is
he?
he there? Have we ever seen that? That's Thor.
That's every
Is it though?
Schmeichel in the world.
Schmeichel a Viking?
Oh yeah, I've seen way.
Would you let him pillage your cove?
Ah yeah, and his daddy.
Would
Same
you do
time?
both- Which would you like?
Double
in
schmack.
where
Both anus. Double anus.
you're getting double anus.
Nah.
You could have Peter and Casper's balls smooshing your balls, a big
Casper's arsehole in me, Tom.
in your tongue.
Peter in back. Gotta give Peter the tightest hole on her. Old.
Okay.
I just like the dialogue between them. I think it's wrote really well.
Snappy in it.
I was worried they were going to do what they do with most female gender bend characters and just, the female one is just better at everything than the male one and doesn't really have much of a character other than being female. But they did a fucking grand job with this.
I think we're going to get onto it more in later episodes, but I think the fact that they show the different powers between the two Lokis, which one's better at what and stuff, I think is really cool. I love the Lamentus one. Where did he actually go?
It's like the city where the spaceship that they're trying to escape on is.
Reminds me of Final Fantasy VII a lot.
Yeah.
With the big tower that gets blown up as well. I was like, this cool stuff.
What? I mean, it's interesting. I enjoyed the fight with the whole gravity stuff going weird. But what happened? There's a scene in it where there's a tower collapsing towards them. Then, Loki looks at it and it goes that way. Is that Loki using it? Loki can't do that, can he?
Someone powers it.
Or is it supposed to be the
Loki,
gravity,
Loki
inverting?
looks up and he goes, rah, and then it goes back.
Loki can't.
Loki has force powers now, apparently.
Does he?
Which we see in episode 6.
Do we? What?
Yeah.
He force pulls it, doesn't he? A lot. When they're fighting.
Oh, maybe she's Mjolnir. Maybe Odin in that timeline was like, whoever holds the power of Loki can fuck this puss.
That's it, yeah.
He's worthy to fuck himself, and he's like,
There's the real.
And then there's the bit where the time travel back into Avengers, and to stop himself getting away after the Hulk smashed him, he sits himself on her, and he's not worthy to fuck her, so he can't get up from it. She just sits there. And then they have a big three-way.
He's going to write this tonight.
I think he's already started. Right.
I filmed it, mate. It's already there.
Then I like the scene where the planet's exploding.
That was hot.
I like about to kiss. Just give her a little bit.
I don't understand why
I like the running scene as well.
Oh, yeah. I like most of this episode, to be honest.
Yeah.
I don't understand why them kissing's creating a thing, though.
Because it's weird, isn't it? Because if they kissed, they would have fucked them.
Yeah, but how is it going to make a different reality? Because they're still going to die in that planet.
Well, baby.
Self-incest baby is...
We don't know what that baby will be, mate.
Just some fucking gargling flesh ball.
God power. It's probably the world serpent would have happened. Loki fucked himself, created a big snake.
Do we think they're gonna... Cause I got the feeling that was alluding to the whole thing of, you two can take over the time agency, blah, 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 blah. Do you think that's what that was, or do you think that there's going to be something else?
Maybe.
Or it's some kind of echo of the
I think it was them
kissing
falling
in
in
episode
love
6.
because, at the end,
They fuck.
which we'll get to, of the show, it don't go that way.
Not yet.
Cons for this one, I was just saying, man, you can just do what the fuck you want, mate. I don't like the line, you are my way. Weird.
You are my way.
But I do like love is me.
Grief is love persistent.
I don't like that the thing just runs out of battery.
What? Oh, yeah.
Because the whole point of the episode is to build up.
None of the rest of them fucking ever do they?
Yeah, and then Loki just loses his jacket.
So what happens when you get drunk?
He gets knocked down with his... Well, he gets thrown off the train with his jacket on. And then he stands up and his jacket's
Jacket down,
nowhere
jacket
to be
down.
seen. And you won't give away that jacket. It does say variant on the back, though, so he probably should have took it off. What do you think, Doctor Who, man?
It's buying tapes.
No, I'm listening.
Fucking hell, man.
I've got some market that might have sold.
Right. It's brutal in places. Again, there's an arm snap at one point near the beginning. I'm like, I like that. I like the brutality. And I really wanted the action to be good because they were brutal, but it weren't.
No.
I wrote down the line, well then I'll cut it out, and I'm not sure what it refers to. Someone says that in it, but I don't remember where.
The heart. They're on about... Something about...
Either way, I like the line.
And then she's just like, well, I'll cut it out. Oh, it's when he's on about where's he hid the timey-wimey thing. And he says, I've hid it in my heart, and she says, I'll cut it.
Yeah, I liked that line.
It's cool, isn't it?
By Loki.
Bifrost.
He likes both.
Dick and whack.
Yeah, bit of both.
Well, that's the thing. He's a son of a... He's a frost jet, isn't he? He's a Bifrost. He's the Bifrost all along.
He is.
And the Bifrost is a rainbow. LGBTQ.
Big fag.
I like Sylvie. I think she really shone.
Who is she? Holby City?
Episode. When they reach the whatever the city or town is called,
Lamentus One Town.
Yeah.
Lamentus One Town, and they're trying to infiltrate. I like the single take that they have going on there.
Yeah,
Pretty.
I know. Yeah,
Yeah, it's good shit.
Mm.
It's edited well,
yeah,
you know, because editing can make an action scene good,
yeah.
or it can make it the rest of the action.
Yeah.
Yeah. There is some dodgy green screen and some dodgy effects in this episode, but
You
know,
can't have unlimited budget though, can you?
Mickey Mouse dollars. But no, I thought they worked well together. I like the fact it's a slower episode compared to the first two. It was nice to just sort of calm down a little bit.
Yeah.
Even though there were high stakes in the episode, but not in terms of the story. There was high stakes in terms of the character development. Because it served nothing other than to let them talk to each other.
Mm.
You know? I'm not getting
Why not?
a bit old.
But no, it's alright. A few dodgy bits here and there, a few bits of dialogue that didn't hit the mark.
Love is mischief.
Love is blind and love is giving and take it.
Invisible daggers.
Daggers. Grief is
Persistence.
mischief. And swine
flu.
is from pigs. And there's a pig in Black Widow. And it all comes together.
Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage.
That pig is probably the best part of that. Bit.
Episode 4, the Nexus event. This is probably my least favourite episode.
What can I have? Oh, I mean, it's the first time we see Lady Sif since Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D.
Oh, I forgot she was in
Episode-
like one episode.
She's like in episode 4 or 5 of Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. And then she's not in any of the Thor ones. Aren't she?
No.
She's in the first Thor and then...
No
She's
more.
in Dark World.
Is she?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because she's had the whole thing of, I want Thor to like me.
And the
Rather
Escape.
than that.
Oh, yeah,
bitch.
yeah.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, she's not dead. I'm assuming she's not dead.
No.
Because the warrior's son got killed by Hela and then...
She's just off-world, mate. We'll Captain Marvel. She's been off-world.
Yeah.
There's plenty of other planets.
Yeah. So this is where the TVA capture him again.
Because of the events that happened at the end of...
Yeah, they
Yeah,
almost
episode 3.
kiss, and then he creates a little split in the timeline. That's
Alright.
how they get sucked
There
off
they
the
are.
planet.
Get him.
The doors roll up, and then
And then we put him in 2 different holding cells. No, and Wilson's like, I thought you were my mate, fat. And they were like, yo, you fucking...
you're a variant. So Loki figures out that they are variants, doesn't he? Because
Oh, yeah. That happened.
Sylvie tells him that she had to go into a memory of the time
That's
agent
it,
that
yeah.
she kidnapped, where she was in a diner, and then Loki's
Episode-
like, they've
it's
got
episode-
memories?
Episode 3 is the one where it starts with the bar scene.
Yeah. We're bad at this, aren't we?
No, it's just, things happen. And it's fucking warm.
It
It's
is.
so hot, man.
I am convinced if it weren't this warm, we'd be banging this out like a fucking...
I thought you were going to say we'll be banging.
And then we'd be warm.
Episode 4.
Yes.
So, they've got him. Owen Wilson don't trust him. Loki's like, mate, you probably like jet skis. And now you're here because he took you from your family. Because you own a jet ski shop down in Miami. And your family has a dog called Bob.
Bob Dog.
Bob Dog.
Marley.
Marley.
Dog called Marley that he kicked to death.
Yeah.
You were banging Jennifer Aniston,
Right.
right?
This is his backstory, yeah?
Yeah. Now you can foot back off the weird jet ski that you bang her on.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, just he
I
bangs
thought
Jennifer
we were-
Aniston on a
I
jet
thought
ski.
we were...
Thank you.
I thought we were creating an elaborate backstory for Owen Wilson's
Yeah, he
character.
bangs Jennifer Aniston on his jet ski
Right.
while Marley's there licking him.
Called Bob.
It's called Marley in Me now.
Oh no.
Yeah, and then Owen Wilson's like, well, I'm going to make you get kicked in the dick for...
Is this the one where he's like, oh, it is ours, whatever the lady who gets dragged off's name? You know, Memory Woman.
Oh, and what's like, where's
yeah.
the agent who got kidnapped?
Yeah, it's that one.
Is that in this or last episode? This one.
This one. Well, she asks about her, because, yeah, this is the one where he dies. So, we get the lady, whatever her name, Civ?
Sif. Lady Civ. The most useful of the kitchen tools.
You got some pasta, mate. that
We
you
get
take
Lady
the water out
Sif,
of.
and
As a
it's,
colander.
it's used for Loki to just admit that he's just a...
I like the little that timey, tortury type scenario. It's pretty cool.
So he's stuck in there for like the whole episode. And he's like, I'm a little worm. And then Owen Wilson goes, where's this fucking bitch that he's been screaming about? And she's like,
Why is he telling me about jet skis?
It's like, yeah, she was fine when we fetched her. No, she got bad, and then we had to kill her. You know? We got Marvin Gaye's dad in, and he had to just put her down.
Yeah, and he's like, what? She seemed fine. And then he's like, oh, this woman that I've known for years might be a double-crossing, backstabbing bitch.
Google Umbafa.
So then he goes back to Loki, and he's like, right, tell me what you're fucking on about, cunt. And then he's like, oh, shit, you might be right, you know. And then big god woman goes to Lady Loki.
Sucks her off.
We should add, episode 2, she gets taken over by...
Oh yeah, in the
Lady
rock song
Loki.
called She Gets Enchanted.
So she's having all these, like, well, kind of moments.
That's correct.
And she remembers stuff. She's like, why do I remember things? That's not the TVA.
Yeah. And then she lets Lady Loki out.
Yeah.
Basically, they all break out. They go up to the door, don't they? Elevator. And they're like, show me these floaty cunts.
No, you're missing a big bit, mate.
Yeah, Owen Wilson.
You're missing Owen Wilson dying.
I thought he died there.
No, they come out of the Lady Sif loop,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
and they're waiting for him.
Because Owen Wilson steals
Oh,
What's-Her-Face's
yeah.
pad and looks at like the footage of the
Woman-
interrogation stuff.
Oh, yeah.
And then he goes back to Loki and he's like,
Yeah.
right,
Okay, you're right.
yeah,
I apologise.
let's get some shit done.
Yeah.
And then he comes out, and then she's like, "Oh, you got my time pad. Sorry about that." And then he gets dragged in the chest, and I screamed a no at the TV because I liked Owen Wilson in this a lot.
Yeah, I wrote, no, that's bollocks.
Yeah, I wrote, no! Exclamation mark.
You also sent me...
No!
And I was like, oh, he's reached that point. Okay.
Yeah, because we were playing
my message
FIFA,
was-
and you were like, "Owen Wilson's just died." I'm like, "What?"
My message was, Owen Wilson's so good in this. Next message, like 2 seconds after, no! Because it was a bit where we were like, how about a word from a friend? It's like, oh, that's cute. And then he gets fucking melty sticked. And then they go up to the big room, full of the big boys, the timekeepers. Yeah, the robots.
I think they look quite. I like the design of, the timekeeper. I think they looked cool.
What I didn't like is the fact that I couldn't fucking hear anything they said.
Jonathan.
He
Voice
voiced them, but I still couldn't understand or hear what they said.
Yeah, I know. But I thought they looked like dumb.
Oh well,
Animation wise.
I just like the design of them. I think they looked cool.
But the big robots, aren't
Yeah, to get their head cut off. Because what's her name turns up and frees them, doesn't she? That guard lady from episode 2.
they? Yeah.
There's a big fight. I have issues with it.
Big issue.
Yeah. Because obviously the fight, they decapitate the timekeeper.
Decapitation, though.
Yeah. Sylvie beats what's her name, Judge Rinder,
Yeah.
but just punches her in the head and then leaves her rather than, in her. So then they start talking about how they're going to deal with the timekeepers, and Loki's like, look, when we were on Lamentis, and he leans and he's basically about to say like I love you and shit, and then and I screamed no at the TV again.
I was like, Owen Wilson's not dead then.
I was like, because part of me was like, are they going to have the big balls to actually just kill off that Loki and Sylvie is now the main character? So part of me wondered if they were going to do that, because I was like, are they going to be able to keep Tom Hiddleston in the MCU for long? Is he going to want to keep being Loki? Are they going to be able to afford to have him for a season 2? Are they putting him back in the MCU, which makes his death in Infinity War super duper pointless? Not Infinity War. Yeah, Infinity War. And I'm like, it's only the only person who stayed dead now. There's 2 in there, ScarJo, and
She's not staying.
that was before you, dickhead. But she's not coming back, I don't think. And the one who's dead is Bifrosty.
Who?
Heimdall.
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 He's still dead.
Yondu's dead.
He didn't even
Yondu,
die in
yeah.
Infinity War though, did he?
Still dead though.
Yeah, but I was saying the deaths from Infinity War and Endgame.
Gamora's back.
Yeah. I'm saying there's hardly any of them there. actually staying dead. But anyway, so yeah, he gets zapped off, and then it's the end of episode pretty much, isn't it?
Yeah.
And then we have one of the coolest fucking end credit scenes, in my opinion, of all
Time.
MCU, yeah. At time, it's so good.
Richard E. Grant.
He's probably my favourite part of this entire series.
He is a big boy, Timey.
He's just fucking, because obviously we end up seeing, to describe to the viewers, if they decided to, they'd rather listen to us talk about it than watch this show, which sort your life out. But yeah, the end credit scene is him waking up.
Loki wakes up, looks up, Richard E. Grant's in spandex, and he's like, what the fuck is going on here?
There's a small boy.
Yeah,
There's a
he's
big
like,
black Loki.
Whoa, this is like some weird...
And then there's Crokey, who is great. Unfortunately, he's an alligator, so you call him Crokey, because he's not a crocodile, it's a bit weird, but it's the best way to call...
Do we call him Crokey?
No,
Do you
but
call
the
him Crokey?
fandom calls him Crokey.
Idiots.
Yeah. But the thing I like about it is if he should have been a crocodile, because it was pointed out to me that in his reality, well, one, the bit where Odin tells him you're adopted, and it's like picture of alligator with like confused alligator noises underneath, like no, because obviously Odin's just a normal person. But Thor in that reality is Steve Irwin. Steve Irwin. Crikey! I'm gonna put my thumb in its ass.
My cons for this episode. Right. In the Sith repeater
Sith?
scene, she punched him.
Yeah.
A few times. And they are the worst punches I've seen on screen.
She's a woman, isn't she?
They literally do not meet him at all.
I mean, I've watched
Punch
WWE
goes-
and Randy Orton. It's
like
better than
watching-
Randy Orton.
It's like watching WWE. It's bad. I'm like, that didn't hit him. What is happening?
It's special Asgard distance punches. She
It's
punches the air in front of him and then
punch
punches him.
goes like the camera's here. The punch goes across the camera, but Loki's. There's no way it could have met his face. I was like, oh, this is bad directing. And that action scene can just fuck off. The final
I
fight
didn't
was
like
just
a lot of that.
horrible. So many cuts. Decapitation though, so I have to give him some. What do you think, Mr. Pineapple?
This fucking section of the podcast is everyone nomming on ice.
I'll just write down some stuff.
You'll just write it down.
I'll just read some stuff.
I'll just write things down with your eyes.
I wrote that she was a child at the beginning.
Oh,
She was
yeah.
Stolen.
Femry.
You what?
There's a little Femry
Model. Loki bang Loki, question mark.
Oh, fuck.
No, that's bollocks, referring to...
Owen Wilson.
when they're being hauled up to the elevator door,
Yes.
Loki male is there already, and they bring in Loki female.
Yeah.
I liked she says, you okay? And then he just gives a nod. I enjoyed that. I liked it. There's a bond.
Yeah.
I liked it. Action, so poorly edited. Timekeeper scene. And that's what that's referring to there. Well then, Loki dead. And I just wrote Loki question. Yeah, it's alright. Not the best episode. Not the worst.
But it does lead us into the best episode, in my opinion.
But
Journey into Ryan.
I forgot what the episode was. There is things in it that I have made some general random thoughts as well. Still no rating because I still,
Shame, mate. I'm conflicted as fuck.
but yeah, I liked it. If the show didn't have action in it, I think I would have liked it more.
Or better action.
Yeah.
So the thing is, really, Loki's never been a super action-orientated hero, has he?
Yeah.
So they could have not had as much in.
I liked the fact that he was sad when Owen Wilson got poofed as well.
Oh, yeah.
Because it shows growth,
Yeah.
rather than the stuff from episode.
I really
1
want to see Tom Hiddleston's growth. Just on screen, all 12 inches of it, just his massive throbbing growth.
I bet he has got a big dick though. Seriously, I bet fucking thank you.
Why don't we
What?
message him?
Tom Hiddleston.
We'll all message him and be like,
Can we see you
"Can
cock?"
we see things?
But episode 5, Journey into Mystery.
Journey into the mystic.
Doom, doom.
Chaka Khan. I'm going to have to preface this with saying I think this is my favourite episode out of all of it.
Turning camera, isn't it? Big time.
Big time. Big time.
Oh, she starts with the rotate on it, not like the,
Yeah.
the zoom twist.
Zoomy twist on
What's
the timekeeper's twisted room. Yeah. Fucks with your head, doesn't it? You like that.
So unnecessary.
Do like the nice edit though, where he goes through the door, goes to Loki land. Eliath. Coolest looking big cloud enemy in film I've seen.
What about Galacticus?
Mate, nah.
Oh, that was a bag shit.
But I like the look of him.
I did
It looks
like
actually scary. I was
it.
like, ooh, I wouldn't like to see that in my pocket.
Big smoky wolf.
Big smoky wolf indeed.
Do we think
Yeah.
that? Because I think
Doctor Who.
it's actually on Disney Plus now.
Lost.
Yes,
John Locke.
John Locke is
Mate. John Locke is a fucking lad though.
that bobblehead. Is that still around it?
Somewhere.
It used to be in the bar, didn't it?
Yeah, it's probably still there. Every Loki variant. Do I think the waste of President Loki? Maybe. But he does get his hand bit off, doesn't he?
I enjoy that a lot.
And it's funny because Loki voices Captain Hook in that one Tinkerbell thing, and he gets his hand bit off.
Oh,
by
and
a
what's that one
crocodile.
song that he sings in there, mate?
Oh, me under, I'm a pirate.
You can buy his debut album
I'm a pirate.
at the link underneath the podcast.
But before this, we get a lot of fucking Easter eggs, don't we?
I mean, we, first of all, there's a lot of Sylvie just killing herself. I enjoyed that.
Is that?
That's in this episode.
Yeah.
Where she's
It's not right
like,
at the start, though, is it?
Renslayer's like, yeah, we'll team up and we'll get in the little machine
Yeah.
and we'll go.
I'll get you the information.
The
and the
little
clock lady's
clock
like,
things.
yeah, it's coming in a minute. Wink.
Tara Reid.
It's not Tara Reid. It's not Vicky from fucking American Pie.
It's Tara Strong.
Oh.
But in every one of my notes, it's Tara Reid. So
Okay.
that's all that matters.
So yeah, and then he betrays her.
Mm-hmm.
The TVA walk in.
So she poofs us in.
Yeah, she's like,
I'm out of here, bitches.
she kind of realizes that that just doesn't instantly kill you.
Yeah.
Maybe I can go and save Loki, and
Well,
we can go to the bit past the void.
yeah, you know, say.
Because she kind of figures out
I
like
think he tells her basically, doesn't she?
there's something past
Because
the
she's a
void.
fucking dumb bitch.
Yeah.
It's like, don't kill you. Just send you turn the time, mate. Come on. Come on.
And then your matter gets eaten by a big cloud dog.
Big cloud dog.
And then the matter is used to
Wank.
further the time.
They're just,
Who knows?
things.
And
But yeah, we get some Easter eggs.
the best one.
Thanos copter.
Yeah.
Now,
That was the first thing I wrote down, mate,
Thanos
for this
Copter.
episode. Thanos
I
Copter.
loved it.
Yes.
You know I loved it. I watched this episode with you. No,
did.
like, but louder,
my-
more excited.
It's birthed one of my favourite Marvel memes,
It's amazing.
which is like the top panel is Baby Gamora, like, what did it cost you? And then like Thanos copter, and then Thanos going,
Where is Yellow Jacket's head?
it's like a big helmet, like on the side of a fucking hill.
Yeah, we didn't see it. I saw it on the internet later, but
Well, you've seen it, haven't you? So you know it's there. It looks like
I didn't see it.
on the internet later.
No, I've not. I didn't look at it at
It's
all.
just in the bottom left-hand corner. It's just
Because you just kept shouting Easter egg.
Easter egg.
Every time anything appeared on screen,
Yeah,
in
'cause
there
it
you were
was.
just like Easter egg.
Easter egg.
One time there was just like a tree and you were like Easter egg.
well, come on, it's Groot.
Ah, yeah. Look at that blade of grass. Easter egg.
Well, there was a thing you weren't there while I'm.
There
trying
was way too many, mate.
There was Frog. Was it Throg? Frog Thor? Throg? Throg.
Throbbing.
Robin penis.
Yeah, that was interesting.
Let's just get all the Easter eggs that way, shall we? There was Frog 4, Thanos copter, Yellow Jacket's helmet, Thanos' ship,
Was it Thanos' or was that one?
or Ronin's.
That was Ronin,
They
I
look the
think.
same, don't they?
Ronin's is like got all the squares that are turned like that. Thanos' is the big like.
There was a helicarrier,
Yep.
Avengers Tower.
There was that big statue of. that you
Oh
saw.
yeah, the Living Tribunal head. That's cool. I want to see the Living Tribunal because they're fucking one person. Guys, put it on.
Trying to find the Easter egg.
Here we go, live commentary. It looks
Easter egg
it
Loki.
looks fucking nice. I've done it.
Yeah.
I mean, also we've got to say Richard E. Grant.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big time. I said the pizza car that Owen Wilson turns up in is probably an Easter egg. But
I think
it
he's an
should have
Easter
just
egg. I'm
been
not 100% sure how.
The ship.
The ship. It's
Titanic, innit?
No,
Yeah,
it's,
you shouted it's the Titanic when it
It's a
appeared.
It's-
conspiracy theory.
it's the ship that teleports. That they
Disappears. Teleports.
Yeah, it's got like a teleport drive on it. Everyone, it's the zoomy tilt camera.
So needless.
Right.
Entire fucking city. That building looks important.
Big building. Yeah.
That looks like the way the buildings are is like how it goes in Doctor Strange. You know, to do the mirror
Ah, yeah.
bit. There's the.
Avengers Tower.
It says something on it. I can't remember what it is though, but it's not Avengers or Stark. But it is obviously the Stark Tower.
Where's Yellow
I'm
Jacket?
going to fast forward to. So the podcast isn't an extra 40 minutes long. Oh, that's a pirate ship. Easter egg for Lost. UFO. Don't know what that's a fucking Easter egg for.
Alien.
Maybe. There's a plane. There's just so much stuff. Oh, that there isn't that Red Skull's fucking escape copter from the first Captain America. So he gets in the thing that has like the helicopter blades and the jets that go when he. I'm pretty sure it is. God, I love it. Also, Kid Loki. Everyone is saying that he is from the reality.
What them head?
Fuck knows. It's just head statues. There's so much going off here. I think
Carry on.
there's probably going to be some Easter eggs for future films in there.
Oh yeah, big time.
But yeah, the Kid Loki. The rumor is that he is from the reality where he was a snake, and Thor's like, "Loki knew I love snakes, so he picked it up, and then he stabbed me." Because he
Yeah.
says, obviously, I killed Thor.
He's also apparently there was going to be a deleted scene where he is in the reality where Thor turns to a frog,
Oh,
and he's the one that does it. But they scrapped that and just made him kill him instead. The Avengers Tower is owned by Quang.
wow. Who's that?
Oh, Kang the Conqueror.
Oh,
It's another alias for. Oh,
Richard E. Grant. Just while I'm flicking through this, we need to talk about how great Richard E. Grant in this was.
it was amazing.
I mean,
Plays
that's-
classic
yeah.
Loki.
Yeah.
Being the original Marvel Comics Loki, where he just looks like a fucking. Look at that costume.
There's a load of fucking dinner trays.
It
there.
looks so shit on anyone else, but Richard.
I love the end when he shows how powerful he fucking is. And like,
Oh yeah,
because one of the things, all the other things I've heard is that each.
Oh,
There you
it's
go.
there, look.
See, that is definitely the Yellow Jacket's helmet, though, isn't
yeah.
Easter egg.
it?
Spotted it.
But obviously it's giant, so it's from a reality where, I don't know, rather than going small, they went big.
Well, with our news last week, that Yellow Jacket's still alive. Big Yellow Jacket. His
Yellow-
Yellow Jacket's too big.
Yellow
for him.
puffer jacket, 'cause it's bigger than a normal jacket.
Yeah,
Yellow puff.
big
Yeah.
Yellow Puff.
Gay.
Oh, there it is!
There
The
it
Thanos copter!
Is that when you?
Who knows? Just need more Thanos copter. Yeah, Richard E. Grant was great in that.
Shall we carry on with the podcast?
Yeah.
We are doing podcasts. I'm just keeping it in.
We're doing the podcast, is it?
Milner.
Frogcore. A lot of dinner trays. A lot of
Dinner time, innit?
Come on, grab all your friends.
What I really like about this scene is the explanation of Richard E. Grant's Loki saying about the daggers make him weak and stuff. And that is all magic. Mischievous.
Yeah.
I like
he
it.
effectively lived through Thanos, didn't he? Like, he made the illusion so real that even it fooled Thanos. And he just decided to go off and be Farmer Thanos. But Loki instead.
Rock Loki. Debris.
Yeah, sure.
He disguised himself as Debris. Debris.
Like, thingy from Hunger Games.
I
I like the Loki fight scene. That is,
It's cool, isn't it?
it's not great action, but I like. There's a lot of.
It's not well edited, but it's cool.
It's probably the best one.
Yeah. I like all the different variants of Loki as well. The different looks that he's got. I like the one with the bike helmet with the. Yeah, it's cool.
Pizza.
And you know, Owen Wilson's back alive and he's in a pizza car. It should say pizza time on side. Or planet.
Like pizza. Like
Pizza, whatever it's
Pizza
called.
Planet.
Pizza Planet.
Manton.
Yeah.
It is great though. Like, I'm glad Owen Wilson is not dead.
And then we get some really fucking cute scenes, you know what I mean?
Sphincter.
That's the pyramid. Oh, look. Like, that is evil, Loki. I don't like. Anyway. We get some cute scenes between Loki and Sylvie.
Loki.
When we sat down, he's got the blanket, we're like
He puts it
cuddling,
on her.
and all that. Any other characters, I would have hated it, but I'm like, this is cute.
The chemistry between them is fantastic.
It's like some awkward teenager chemistry as well, and I like it.
There's some ridiculously good characters and the stuff for him in this, like
That's Tim
Loki and Sylvie, Loki and Morpheus.
I mean, that's what I'm going to say. And then we get on to the even cuter stuff, where Loki and Mobius hugs. And it's like, oh man, too good.
The scream is what gets me.
For those who watch it and listening at home, we just watched Crokey bite off Loki's hand. I love how little Loki's just cradling Crokey like, I got you, bro.
Man. Yeah, and then they're like, right, we need to sort this shit out. Stop being cute. We need to go kill this cloud. And we're like, you can't just kill the cloud.
We
Come on.
need to enchant it so we can get to the end of time.
Yeah, get past the cloud. Fuck the cloud. And then Richard E. Grant's like, mate,
No.
see my dick in this spandex? A big boy dick. Summons Asgard. He's like, Asgard pops up. Cloud's like, what the fuck?
I need to eat that shit.
Yeah, he's like, shall I eat it? Why not? It's not real! Dum-dum. And then Loki touch the cloud.
I mean, something else happens before that.
We don't care about that, we're touching the cloud.
We care about Richard E. Grant dying.
That's not before they touch the cloud. They're
Yeah.
touching the cloud while Richard E. Grant's doing his
Oh
shit.
yeah, this sucking at touching the cloud.
Yeah, he's like, I can't touch it properly, and she's like, believe, Loki.
Think about touching me,
Yeah.
and then he just like full on
He starts tickling the
finger
cloud.
blasts the cloud.
Yeah, and then Richard E. Grant dies. And the cloud's like, oh, tasty old man.
I'm being tickled tasty.
And then they kind of don't explain why the plant cloud disappears.
Well, basically,
just-
they
just
take control
read
of it,
don't
and
they?
the cloud is the gateway to the end of the time.
I wanted to see the cloud's family story when we enchanted it.
I wanted to see its family die.
I want to see little baby cloud being cradled by big cloud.
I'm
Like,
assuming Krang just farted it out.
nah.
Krang?
No, he said he found
Krang,
it.
Krang
didn't he?
is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, isn't it?
He said he found the cloud and enhanced its power and controlled it. So where did he find it? That's what I wanted to
In
see.
the sky, that's where you find clouds. you
Cloud, I
idiots.
believe it's the internet. And
Cloud,
you just
you
got
know.
it. They're from there.
This is a metaphor for all the haters out there.
All of the FIFA saves.
All the trolls.
This is where all my save data is from my PlayStation that blew up. That's why I can't get it because it's in the void.
Yeah.
There's the...
There's Black Widow, look.
What? Wow.
He doesn't say wow. And that's a con for the
Yeah,
whole
that
series. Oh, Richard Grant. Anyway, Blick Blow Blies. And then
Yeah,
they...
it does, doesn't it?
Yeah.
The cloud opens up and they see a big, like, mansion /
Doctor Doom's palace.
And you
Should have
kept
been.
saying Hogwarts.
Yeah. And then all like Cloud, Dementors. Oh, it's Voldemort.
that I want to say, right, before we start talking about last episode,
Can we just not talk about last episode and end it there? And say that it's a really good show.
I mean, it is a really good show, but we'll talk about why the last episode was a bit shit after the last episode. But while I was watching this, I was obviously discussing it with people at work and stuff, and all the way up to, obviously once we've seen that building for a week, I was calling who it was going to be. And it wasn't Mephisto. Every Marvel series, film, if there's an unknown bad guy,
It's Mephisto.
Mephisto, and then I'm disappointed because it's not Mephisto.
My assumption was who it was.
Yeah, my legitimate assumption was Kang.
Because I didn't want it to be, but
Yeah. I had a few guesses and then I was like, oh,
It's going to be Kang.
fuck's sake, Kang the Conqueror.
yeah, let me just get into some stuff on episode 5.
Yeah, sure, mate.
Thanos Copter,
Yes.
Easter egg. The Titanic, I liked that were in it.
Yeah.
Owen Wilson not dead. Positive.
Positive.
Tick.
Positive.
Hand off. Nice.
Ah,
Bro hug. My favourite part of the show.
give me some more.
And he called him friend.
He did.
Oh,
And I was like,
that was a good payoff. And just
see? Do it over time. Don't do it in 3 minutes. Good character development.
I
And
think
then
that's
I
the
just
first time I
wrote...
said that for a Marvel thing.
What?
Is that the first time you said that for a Marvel thing?
Possibly. And I just wrote, E. Grant is a perfect Loki.
Oh, he's still.
I don't know though. Max.
Steve Martin, mate.
Fuck off.
Steve Martin would make a perfect Loki, mate.
Let's just have a good 70s vibe going on, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Is that it?
Yeah, I didn't really make that many notes for this episode. I just
Enjoyed it. Yeah. I did make one last pro, which is cooking.
Oh yeah, because we were eating cookies last night.
Cookies.
Yeah. Cookies are always.
My cons are the upside down camera, unnecessary.
Oh, it just fucking
and
went on.
them weird chicken things.
The eye on the top.
Yeah, you
Mate,
didn't like them.
didn't
You were
like they-
freaking out big
They
time.
made me feel so uncomfortable. They had like little balls and like pulsating neck.
It's like
holes.
that advert from when I was younger where there was the Malteser and they were doing
When you were younger,
You didn't have TVs back then.
Yeah.
just fires.
And stories.
Yeah.
Story time.
That's what makes a good king. Stories. Who's got the best story? That guy in the fucking wheelchair who just fucking went up north for 7 fucking seasons.
Oh, he's on that Game of Thrones.
Wait, who's in a wheelchair?
Bran.
Oh, he gets incest pushed, doesn't
Incest push.
he? Yeah.
Yeah.
That's their finishing move.
Right, we're gonna have to do it, boys. Episode 6, For All Time Always.
The man who gravity forgot.
I've got 2 pros for this episode. He's a good actor.
He's a... Right.
He's pretty. I don't know who he is, but
I'm gonna let you.
Jonathan Majors.
I quite liked him.
Shall
Should have been Doctor Doom. mate.
Shall we firstly just go through the episode and what happens, and then...
There's not a lot that
They-
happens.
Why? Because it's a 45-minute post-credit scene.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they've defeated the Cloud. They
It's
go
open,
up
it's
to
Amos.
the mansion of Doctor Doom. They knock on the door and we're like, "You're not Doctor Doom.
It's the clock.
You're Tara Reid."
Tara Reid appears from American Pie, right?
Yeah.
And then Jim's there.
Yeah.
Doing his little naked dance thing for...
I mean, I quite liked his character and the way he's like, can't stop me.
Wait, what's happening? Who are you on about?
Jim from American Pie.
Jim from
No.
Because I'm.
Oh, I thought you were talking about that's the actor's name of the guy who plays Kang.
Jim from American Pie is his name.
Oh no, Jim.
Jonathan Majors is his name.
There we go. Again with the J.
But right, they go in. The clock's there, and she's like, "I'm a bad guy," and you're like,
No shit.
"Oh, yeah, well done." And then she explains, "You can either, take my offer of becoming."
Basically,
Oh
taking
no,
over.
just whatever you want, basically.
Oh yeah, we can take you to a
You can have the
timeline.
Infinity Gauntlet, you can be King of Asgard, you can be King of Earth, you can do whatever you want, King of Space.
I thought you were going to say Spain.
I mean,
I also thought Spain was...
and then he's
about
like,
to
"Can
leave
she
as
come
well."
too?" And they were like, "We can make that happen, 2 Lokis in the same time, oh, why not?" And then they're like, "Nah, I'm alright actually." And then they go, don't they? They go to see
Jim from America.
what do we call him?
They call him
He
the
who is a man?
he who
something.
remains.
Yeah,
Who
him
is
who
a
was
different
man.
Marvel character, which I don't know why they didn't make it the Marvel character.
What?
The original He Who must not be named is the first TVA leader, who's just a really old fuck who
Okay.
just oversees everything. But they have to settle. Anyway, we'll get on to it. So yeah, they go in. What I find interesting is they have the 3 statues of
This one destroyed.
the
The
timekeepers.
thing, this I was going to get onto. This has happened before, obviously, because the place they're in, the gold, the gold seam.
Yeah.
That's not just a decoration thing. That's how I think it was. They used to repair Japanese artifacts back in the day. If you rather than breaking something, you'd fill the cracks in with gold, and then it's this is more unique. So it basically showing that place has seen a fuck ton of
But has that come from Kang? Or...
Kang or
Yeah.
maybe other Loki. This is the thing. It's it shows you the time stream is a big circle. So that's how this episode starts, isn't it? It's
Oh yeah.
all the fucking different quotes and
You liked that, didn't you?
I wanted to rip my ears off.
different fucking universe, and grief is just love persisting. That's the only one I remember out of all the different things that was said.
And love is just Ryan perspiring
'Cause it's warm.
because of the warmth. And I'm Ryan, and I'm perspiring.
But yeah, it shows the time stream as a big circle,
Yeah.
which is implying that, and kind of at some point, it just starts over again, going
Yeah.
round and round and round.
And that's in the middle. And
Yeah.
there were 4 statues. Who's the 4th one? That's the questions that we need answering. Doctor Strange.
Dr. Roo, the kangaroo.
Yeah, and then obviously we get the introduction
That's the word is after there.
of the man behind the curtain, the Willy Wonka of the Wurton,
Kang.
but he never says I'm Kang.
No, he says they call me the Conqueror. Some people call me
Conqueror.
Maurice.
I do. He's a good fucker.
He's really good at acting.
Like, the way he delivered them lines is like,
Whoa! I cannot take away from the acting of Jonathan Majors.
Oh, I'm looking for... Isn't he supposed to be in Quantumania?
he's going to be in
Because
everything.
I've heard people saying, like, how the fuck are Ant-Man and the Wasp going to deal with this guy?
Well,
Um,
the rest of the episode is just them having a conversation with him, fighting a conversation.
yeah, they're trying to basically understand what's going on for the timeline, because Kang's like, yeah, actually, you can... I think you want to take over from me so I can stop being what I am.
Yeah.
And there's something about a threshold. Something happens where he no longer knows what's happening.
But he doesn't know when it's going to happen. And then it's like, oh,
That it's there.
It just so happens to be when they're there.
Yeah. And then he's like, I don't even know what's going to happen now. He's like, weird. But obviously he goes on to talk about how the fact that he, in every reality, every universe of the multiverse, is always the first one to discover that the multiverse is a thing. And then they contact each other, get a lot of Tony Stark vibes out of it, with the whole thing of like, oh yeah, we congratulated ourselves on solving this multiverse thing, and that's definitely something Tony Stark would have done.
his variants are very different as well.
Yes, and they go on about how some of them are like really good, and he's just keeping the balance so there's only ever him, and there's no more war between all the Kangs. And
Until the multiverse breaks out again.
which
it does.
Because Sylvie stabs him
Because he offers a job
to those two.
to those two. Loki wants it. Sylvie wants to just fucking stab the cunt. And then, yeah,
There's a bit of a fight.
bit of fight.
She gets Mjolnir.
Sylvie goes, bye-bye.
She kisses
Loki.
him though,
Yeah, the kiss. I was like, oh yeah, give me more of that.
and then she time doors him,
Time doors.
which I think she definitely does care about him. She didn't just kill him.
And then she goes, Kang, you little cunt.
Yeah.
That cup of tea was shy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But don't worry, guys. There's many more Kang the Conquerors to come.
Well, it's not though. Is it just the one? Because I don't think really that was Kang the Conqueror. The one we see the statue of at the end is the Conqueror.
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
not
yeah.
that's not Kang the Conqueror. You would have killed him already.
Yeah, that's just that's the variant of Kang that had managed to somehow beat Kang the Conqueror to maintain the.
Well, he's a smart boy, isn't he?
Yeah.
The smart Kang.
All the Kangs are smart.
He's the smartest Kang.
So yeah.
He's a good Kang. But he's not that good. But he is good.
I mean, he's not good. He's not bad, really.
He just makes choices. He's like, Africa, fuck off.
Does he make the choices?
It's coming home. No, it's not. Sorry, mates.
Sure.
He's just keeping the timeline on the
Stable.
course that makes sure there aren't any other Kangs to start the war again. And then you're dead. You see out the window all of the little the multiverse.
It's weird, isn't it? Do I like it?
Do you know what the really weird thing is? I don't know. Why is Mysterio's fucking story of I'm from the multiverse is real and I'm from a different reality where these things are coming from? Does he know that the multiverse is real, or did just his fucking backstory actually match up to what was going to happen?
Yeah.
Yeah, to what? I don't know, mate.
I think that was just his imagination.
Yeah, but-
and it just turned out to be
Real.
somewhat true.
Yeah, because, you know,
Or,
anyone
well, I mean
can
that.
die.
I'm hoping we're going to get
Multiverse.
Mysterio
Oh,
from a
Mysterio's
universe where he actually is the hero.
Mysterio's coming back, mate. And he's actually going to have powers.
I loved him in that
Big
film.
time powers. And he's going to be in Spider-Man 3. This episode, right?
It was so slow, and not much happened in it.
It's weird because I love the acting and the scene, but what the scene's doing, I hate. Because it's fucking annoying, isn't
Which
it?
scene?
The whole episode's just one scene, isn't it?
There is the thing is, well, we've not mentioned the Loki when he gets yeeted back
Yeah.
to the TVA.
Yeah.
He comes across. But I think he's trying to basically. What? Do you not like him with Pineapple?
Planet of the Apes, isn't it?
Is it? Oh, well, that bit. I'm not talking about that. He gets sent back to the TVA, and it looks like he's trying to basically maybe take on a leadership role of the TVA to help fix what's going off. It's the thing I was trying to say. And then he comes across Owen Wilson and the lady, I can't remember her name, who's not Judge Rinder. Because Judge Rinder's escaped, and we don't see anything of her, do we?
No. Because she's Kang the Conqueror's
Bitch. Yeah. But basically he meets Owen Wilson and Thingy, and they're like, who the fuck are you?
Yeah. He's obviously fell into a different multiverse.
No.
If he hasn't, it don't make any sense.
It makes... Why do you guys never understand what's going on in Marvel films?
Because it's bullshit.
It's not bullshit. There's always got to be a Kang. That's what Kang says. There's always a Kang because of the way time works, the loop and all that shit. If he loses, another Kang will win. And whichever of this is the Kang that wins is the one that's basically going to run the TVA. And because they didn't decide to take over the benevolent Kang thing, because you didn't think he was actually that benevolent, one of the evil Kangs won.
Malevolent. Is the word you're after.
Kangs won and took his place.
So that is just the same timeline.
It's gonna yes. I'm assuming the TVA.
I don't like it then.
The TVA is just one
like
timeline.
it.
Why?
0 out of 7.
Why?
Because it's just made the whole show pointless. Again, it's Marvel like to do that.
Why is it pointless?
The whole character development between Loki and Owen Wilson.
In
is
season
just
2, he's
pointless.
He's gonna like sort it out.
I don't want to wait for that.
Well, too fucking bad.
I like that hug. I liked him calling a friend.
It's gonna. He'll remember. He's got to look like he's got to have something to
He
do.
goes, "You're just an analyst," and then Peeps appears. Listen, right. They shouldn't have had that scene.
Which scene?
They should have just left it with Loki being pushed through a door.
Well, that scene originally wasn't in it.
Yeah, then they put it in, didn't
Yeah,
they?
because
Director didn't want to put it in, but Disney were like, "Give me more money."
I mean, I don't
Give me no more money.
like that the end scene credit was season 2 confirmed. I didn't like that.
You loved it, didn't you?
I wanted. I said.
Internet's shitless.
I said what I wanted for the end credit scene would have been for Disney to decide who they were going to cast as him, and then have like a random shot of somewhere and someone's doing. I don't know what the details are, but this character.
You just wanted Thanos again.
No. Is this fella's like fighting someone or someone throws down with him, and the last shot is like almost like it's at waist high. Half the screen is like his t-shirt, his jeans, his hand. You see his hand just like clench. Shing. Wolverine. It's just like multiverse.
Nah.
Just confirming, yeah, multiverse.
They couldn't have done that on a TV show.
Why not? They've started Phase 4 on the TV show.
Yeah, but they would have saved that for...
That would have just...
Well, what else was there going
I would have puked.
You've got no taste.
Maybe show something from Spider-Man that we already know is coming. Doc
Ock. If I were a rich man. You've not seen that scene? You were on, what's his name? Go on. This guy plays Doc Ock. Yeah, he was on while he was filming Spider-Man 2, he was on Broadway.
Oh, nice.
Is it Cat on Acting Room? And there's a scene where he's practicing his thing. He's practicing that song, but he's in full costume, and the tentacles are all like... Yeah.
Nice. Doc to Doom.
Fiddler on the Roof.
Oh, there we go. I know there was a roof.
Doctor Doom should have been in it.
Shall we do pros and cons?
The episode or the series, or...
The episode.
There's not much good in this episode.
Good actor.
Right.
He's great.
Pros.
I'm going to go first. Good actor. I said it first. Jonathan Major. Right, I can't fault his acting.
No.
I can fault the inclusion of the character and all of that, but he knocks it out of the fucking park. He good.
Yeah.
He good actor. Me like him. Now for the negatives. No, I like it at the beginning when Lady Loki Woman asks his opinion on kicking the door in.
Oh, yeah.
Bond.
James.
Yes, James Bond. I enjoyed that. And then the rest of the episode happened. Tim Burton's arrived and directed it.
Okay.
The acting's good.
They had to introduce him. Because how else are they going to get, like...
They've got 3 more films coming out this year.
Yeah, that are reliant on the whole multiverse stuff.
Shang-Chi.
Yeah, but that's going to be shit, though, isn't it? I mean, it's going to be shit except for Wong
Tim
versus Abomination.
What else is coming out? Eternals. Amazing opportunity to whack him in. Whack him in that. Whack him in Eternals at the end credits. Easy. Done. Just make this another Loki. Or make it Loki's mum. Then we'd be like, Mum, no. Oh.
I would have preferred it to be another variant of Loki.
Yeah.
Right, okay, right. I'll just read through some things for the episode. Unless you know the casting of Kang, the reveal that it's Kang will mean nothing to anyone.
Yeah, because they said the Conqueror. They don't actually say.
Because he's not referred to as Kang.
And Kang the Conqueror is a very not known
I would say I know fuck all about
comic
Kang the
book
Conqueror.
character.
I like Kang the Conqueror. I know a fair bit about him. Normal people. Unless they know, oh yeah, I've heard he's getting casted, that man.
Yeah.
The thing, I know the name Kang the Conqueror.
Even like general comic book fans.
Yeah, I don't know
are
anything.
like, what the fuck is this geezer?
He's just a really smart man from the future who likes to time travel and prove that he's better than everyone.
Jeff Bezos.
See, that would have been better if he was...
Like, he's not superhuman, he's just stupidly smart and has got advanced technology which makes him good at fighting and shit. And his suit can supply him with a 30-day supply of oxygen if he's ever just floating in space.
That's a very interesting, random, specific fact.
I'm not a nerd. Right, so that...
He would have been better as
So,
a character
yeah.
as...
So the reveal doesn't have the impact
It should.
for the general populace.
No.
Which, let's face it, the MCU is watched by a lot of non-comic book fans
Yeah.
and stuff.
But at the same time, because the comic book fans who do know about him talk about it online, pretty much everyone at the office who I know less about comics than I do, were like, oh yeah, it's going to be Kang. So they were like, oh, is it going to be Kang? So because Marvel's so big now, if people think it's going to be that, it draws attention to the character, so they kind of do know. But I understand your point, and I agree.
I just wrote Poor Loki.
Because the development of the character had been good because it
Yeah.
was prolonged, not just over a 3-minute period of time. And then he kisses her and he's pushed into the little place. He gets pushed away. No, Bolo, I'm sad, oh no, keep sad. I like it when Owen Wilson tries to beat up the judge as well and she just pushes him.
Yes.
I enjoyed that. And he's like, yeah, puff me off again then, come on, get it done.
I was half expecting him to be like, haha, stole your tin pad, your tampon.
And then boom, lady blood everywhere from a vagina because she doesn't have a tampon. And then she slips over and cracks her skull open.
Kang the Conqueror would have been better as a character to figure out the multiverse opening up. Let me go and fuck people up because I'm the best.
What?
And then travel through the multiverse because he's smart.
He's a smart man.
And take the opportunity to
Kang's going to be the new Thanos, though.
become the Conqueror. I know, but it's just... You've got so many characters that control time and space within the MCU. And then you pick Kang the Conqueror to be the guy. You got the Watchers. You got Eternity.
Well, this
Make it Adam Warlock. Who gives a fuck?
He's in his cocoon still. But the thing I was going to say was, I think there's going to be a lot of this that gets explained later in films. Because this is going to get onto the whole thing of how, I was going to say, the MCU and the, whatever you want to call the TV shows, because obviously they're not cinema.
They are still under the banner now, though, aren't
Yeah,
they? More than like Daredevil and stuff were.
Yeah, they're like... It's getting to the point where you can't really you're not going to be able to watch a lot of stuff and fully know what's going off now, because...
Getting to a point where Disney going to make you pay for Disney Plus.
I mean, it's already there. WandaVision and Falcon and Winter Soldier were kind of standalone-ish, and oh yeah, okay, he's Cap now, and oh, Vision's back.
Far from standalone.
No, I mean, as in they don't affect they're not going to there aren't going to be many films that really you need to have watched those series to know what's going off in the films, other than Vision's alive and Falcon's Cap. They don't have many implications on.
I think Falcon and Winter Soldier was setting up Young Avengers like way too much.
Yeah, but still not on the scale up this fucking.
It's like they're trying to set up that, and they're trying to set up multiverse when we couldn't even get time travel right. They're taking big boy risks.
The time travel gets expensive shit. Not that it should need to be, but it does. I think it's sure how bad they did time travel. The fact that they need to explain it. But I like it. I'm a bit more excited for Phase 4 now. Before this, I was like, what the fuck are they gonna do? Thanos is dead. There's no fucking stakes anymore.
You know what I don't like?
This episode.
Black people.
One man's void is one man's piece of cake.
Oh, that line from Owen Wilson. Yeah. I'm just going to talk about this episode a little bit more. You've got the first 5 episodes, right? I really like the first 5. I watched them all 5 back to back.
Yeah.
I didn't plan on doing that. I planned on doing 2 on the Monday, 2 on the Tuesday, and then Wednesday when the 6th episode dropped. But I enjoyed it, you know. I was like, this is... Obviously, the little bits that I didn't like, they irked me here and there. And I was like, oh, I'm excited for Wednesday, you know. Maybe they're finally going to do a finale that's not goddamn fucking dog shit.
Yeah.
Right? And then I watched it. And then I watched it again with you, right? And the first time I watched it, I was very like, did I not? And then I watched it again. I was like, I did not. This be poor, right? Because it negates everything that has happened in the previous 5 episodes. It throws character development just out the window and everything. Like, it doesn't tie up anything from the show. It's just, the show is just there to serve this one episode and just let people, Disney, right, in all your infinite glory, right, not work to your goddamn house style and let them just make something that's there, that don't have to fit into your goddamn fucking ball. When your director doesn't even know that you're putting a post-credit scene in, right?
They've done it twice now.
Then...
What was the first one?
Black Widow. She didn't have a clue what was going on with...
The other... Okay. The thing is that which post-credit scene are we talking about?
The little...
Season 2?
Yeah.
I mean, does the director need to know about just them saying, yeah, we're doing season 2?
Yeah, because she's not attached for season 2 now, because they had differences between them, because she was like pushing for a certain way and stuff, but one of them were pushing for these two need to get together and bang stuff, and someone were like, no, we're going in this conflict and all this stuff. And
I mean, I can understand that, but at the same time, the MCU's so big, directors kind of need to go, yeah, other directors will be doing stuff that's following on from this. I kind of need to, you can't have carte blanche over a section of the MCU. It's too big.
And then it's just all the same. It's just...
I mean, these are comic book films. I don't think it was a very good episode. 1 through 5 were brilliant, and I still, even with episode 6, I think this is the best TV series they've done so far for the Disney Plus Marvel stuff.
Oh, yeah, I don't mind the fact that it was slow either. I didn't mind that. Again, this is throwing a lot of exposition at you. Like, hey, I'm this guy, I did all this stuff, hello, yeah. For 45 to 50.
I think they could have done better.
I said to Mr. Pineapple...
Suck my dick. Harder, daddy.
Because of this last episode, for me it's felt like, obviously, the end of one of the MCU films where it's like, this is happening next time, boys. Would you have watched a 3-hour-long Loki film, which was just the series with a few bits cut out, and then this is a post-credit?
As what as a post-credit bit?
The last episode. Because this is what it felt like to me. It felt like I just watched an adventure of Loki as a film.
The thing is, though, you can say that about a lot of actual Marvel films.
Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. Because it fits very into the formula of this last episode. So, would it have just worked better as a film? Because it annoyed me that they did kind of throw away a lot of stuff that happened.
What are they throwing away?
Because it just doesn't matter anymore.
What doesn't and why?
Anything.
You say this, and I don't understand why.
Because Kang's Planet of the Apes now.
So they've introduced Kang the Conqueror.
I don't want to watch the season 2 where they have to re-establish the relationship that they worked so hard for in season 1.
They probably... Have you never watched a TV series where someone forgets the relationship? Such as Supernatural. It's a trope, yeah, but you'll have an episode or two.
It's a bad trope. Supernatural do it every season.
I've got
watched it.
All of it up there. It's great.
I've seen it. It's alright.
As much as bad as tropes can be, there'll be like episode 1 or 2 or whatever when there's like, I don't know who you are, and maybe he kidnaps him, and then they have like the antithesis of what Owen Wilson did to Loki, and Loki's like, well, I'm showing you the stuff that happened, and he's like, oh shit, and then
it's not the same Owen.
How do you know? Because why do you assume
it's not the same Owen Wilson, that guy in that Pete?
How do you know? Because
it's Owen Wilson that thinks Loki's an analyst.
He just doesn't know who he is.
Kinda fucking...
Is that fucking with my thing?
I want to. Should have been Doctor Doom. It looked like
why?
Because it looked like his house.
It did, but why the hell would Doctor Doom be at the end of the timeline?
Because he's been trapped there.
By who?
Doctor Doom's famously trapped in like every comic
That's a Red
storyline
Skull.
he's in.
Red Skull.
No, Red Skull got thrown into Avengers Endgame because he needed another character.
I was talking about the comics where he's stuck fighting Captain America in the time thing, and he gets sucked into the Secret Wars.
Can we end this?
It's warm.
No, we've got more stuff to discuss.
Like what? Yeah, you got your general thoughts.
General thoughts?
Judge Lady Undercooked.
I didn't.
Essentially a throwaway character.
I'm assuming.
No, there's no purpose. We don't understand what a purpose is.
I'm assuming she would. The vibe I got was that she was so indoctrinated she couldn't have the idea of, oh shit, this is all a scam. What have I been doing with my time?
Maybe.
Which is it wasn't, as you say, undercooked. They didn't do enough.
She was there to betray him and go and be Kang's bitch.
Yeah, not
Kong.
what.
King Kong.
The show was just development for event building.
Isn't that what films and TV are in lots
Ding,
of
ding, ding.
sequels?
Here we go. I want a physical fight.
Fuck the apes twist. I just wrote there. I wrote just be standalone, please.
Do you want to watch stuff that's not the MCU? I don't feel like you like the idea of the MCU.
Yeah, but the whole multiverse stuff already ties into the MCU. Like, we could have just had it as a standalone thing, but we've already shown so many multiverse shit and why it's fucked up. So you don't need Kang the Conqueror to come in and be like, I'm the big bad guy for Phase 4. Bye.
To establish the multiverse. We've not had it before.
We've established it. The
How?
whole show was establishing the multiverse.
Yeah, so they've established the multiverse for Phase
And
4,
why
which is
is it
multiverse.
branching off? You got Doctor Strange Multiverse of fucking Madness to do that.
I feel you're forgetting about all the other stuff that's not explained in this season, that's not tied up. Like the threshold, there's a lot of stuff.
It's just Marvel words. It's like quantum.
You've got no faith at all. This is why you
No.
didn't like Endgame. Because you just don't have the big brains to enjoy it.
Yeah, I don't have the big brain.
No one likes enjoying Black Widow.
All I'm saying is,
Endgame 7 out of 7.
make it Loki.
It is. That's what it's called.
Make Kang Loki.
Why?
Because then he could have been like, hello. And they'd be like, what the fuck? And they'd be like, you're going to do that? I know, because I'm you. And then it would have just been a whole mindfuck. Not amazing actor Jonathan Majors coming in being like, look how good I am at acting.
He is good at acting.
Trying to sugarcoat the bad reveal by his amazing godlike acting.
He's really good at acting.
He jumps on the table. And I was like, that wasn't cringy, because he's good at
He has
acting.
clown training.
Does it?
Yeah.
Mate, he was like Zanny from fucking Commedia dell'arte.
This is why I don't have any faith in what you
You're
like
going on
and what
about-
you don't like. You start talking about art house bullshit and foreign directors who, oh well, the mandible.
Who the fuck's
Origins of
the
physical
lady,
comedy, mate.
The
That's all.
lady, or whatever you said.
Commedia dell'arte.
Is that a kind of coffee?
No, it's
Sounds like a shit fucking cafe.
Italian circus comedy from like way back when. We got Zanny, who's like the little
Like a clown.
Manuel Fawlty Towers-esque character.
It's Andrew Sachs, is what you're saying.
Yeah. We got the Pantaloon, who's like Fagin, like the creepy, like,
Charles Chaplin.
I'm gonna
type.
steal your money,
Give me a kid.
like a Jew.
Right, a Jew.
Yeah. You got El Capitan, who's like a
A
bullshitter.
dictator.
No, he's just like a bullshitter who's like, I'm so good at
And who are
fucking
these?
slaying dragons.
Are these real people?
They're just caricatures of Commedia dell'arte.
And that is what?
What the fuck are you talking about? Shut the fuck up. All I'm going to say is, right, I get the feeling you guys are coming at this TV show the wrong way and are judging it by the wrong kind of criteria.
I loved it.
Yeah, but you're saying that the ending is
The
shit.
ending shit though.
The thing is, that's like...
proper. Last night I was like, I'm conflicted as fuck. Now, siding with him.
You've got to view it with the fact that this is setting up other stuff. They were 100%
I know that, but they
from
could
the
have done
start.
that in a post-credit scene. It's in space.
It had a post-credit scene, mate. We're 45 minutes long.
It's in space.
Wolverine.
Zoom out.
Doctor Doom.
Kang turns his head to the screen. That's all we need.
And then it's
Fuck
like,
off, that's what they do.
Cinema de la Terte, or whatever it's called. Whatever you
Zanny.
keep saying.
Commedia dell'arte.
Cinema Villa. And then the little panty man comes and he's like, I've got the little pants, I'm a captain, man. I assume he does that.
Pantaloon, no, he's more like his character is more in the hips and low down. Like thrusting
Oh
his
god, they're
hips
talking
out.
about fucking clowns
And
again.
then like Zanny's more like a little manservant hunchback kind of thing.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm interested in this. I want to know more.
Google it, mate.
I want a seminar.
But no, I feel like you guys are coming
What
at
are you
this.
rating it? I've had enough. My synopsis.
Nope. That's not to give a synopsis of the show.
6 out of 7.
We're giving thingies first.
General thoughts,
Oh, what is it called? That we do.
That's what I'm trying
What's
to
the word?
ratings.
No, what before the ratings?
Before the ratings, what
do we do? Little- What's it called? Little bit. Where we. Oh, little bit.
synopsis.
No, that's the what.
I know, but
what is it?
Description.
Conclusion.
We give the little like thing, don't we? We do the little.
These are the guys who were saying this is shit. Don't have the big brains to enjoy it, audience. They don't have the big brains. They just sat there fingering their arseholes rather than actually
What's
like.
the little thing?
This is proving my
overview?
point.
Little overview.
Proving my point.
Conclusion.
Conclusion. Yeah.
No.
Wait. Mine for Black Widow, for example, was Pew, red dialogue, bottoms.
What is it? You're a listener. We always go.
I don't
Right.
pay attention to what you're saying
The
because you
words.
talk naff. What is? It's just an hour and a half of 2 hours of verbal diarrhea from you two. I just find
3
it funny.
hours, mate. Watch out.
I find editing
What is
this.
it?
We're going to give some words, right?
Like, gonna sum up.
Review.
Summary.
Summary.
We got there.
It took you 2 minutes to fucking find the word summary.
It's warm, mate. My eyeballs are sweating.
It's just a little thing.
Fuck me.
It's a summary,
Who's
innit?
going
It's a
first?
summary. I'll let Grandad Dick go first.
Maybe
I
you should
think.
go in middle.
Let you go first then, and then
Yeah.
Grandad Dick. Yeah.
Um,
Summary's the word.
Great casting. Amazing acting from everyone. Even Tara Reid.
Tara Reid.
Really nice looking TV show. I love all the different settings in every episode.
What
Great. 7 out of 7. I
Why
enjoyed
are you
it.
looking at me like that?
So I was thinking, do I like the last episode?
You can
Okay.
like the setting of it, though.
Yeah, I do, yeah. With the, like, Japanese gold stuff. However, okay,
You just don't like the character then.
I like the character. I like the comic book character. I like Jonathan Majors, because it always acting.
And the Cinema de la Muerte.
Comedy
Clowns.
Yeah.
And Jonathan Majors, amazing.
And it's a clown train.
Yeah, it's clown. However, the mix, good. The implication, the insertion, bad.
How else would you insert a character in a new entire phase of a film?
Eternals. Don't care what we got planned for it, just throw him in there.
How, like,
Don't give me a thing that I love and destroy it with Kang the Conqueror.
the thing,
He conquered Loki, the TV show. No, I don't like that.
it's my turn now, is it?
Yeah.
So what we're doing here, right? Phase
summary.
4 so far is Black Widow,
Widow, yeah.
right? Which has no.
Is this Phase 4?
Yeah, it's Black Widow.
When did Phase 4 start?
Black Widow, but it was
It
supposed.
started with WandaVision.
It was supposed to
Right.
start with Black Widow when it was originally released. If you look at it in the order of stuff,
Fuck me.
Black Widow, WandaVision, Cap, and
Cap was meant to be before WandaVision,
Was
wasn't it? But I think they pushed it back.
so they don't really interact with each other. So you
I
don't
thought Cat
make
was
much of this.
meant to be first.
Cap was going to be the opening, I believe, because that
I'm
was
su-
meant to
I'm
be out
su-
like ages
I'm sure it was
ago.
WandaVision
yeah.
that was first. So all the D3 stuff,
Cat
they were all
was
like,
meant-
"Here's
all I know
WandaVision."
is Cat was meant to be before Black Widow. Because we were supposed to know. Oh no.
No,
'Cause
Black.
What's happening?
I'm sure it's supposed to be Black Widow, WandaVision, Cap. Because in all the D3 stuff, when they're all like, "This is the new Marvel's TV stuff," it was always WandaVision first. Because they're always like, they were sucking WandaVision dick so much.
Yeah.
But anyway, you've got the first 3 things, which are Black Widow, which was definitely supposed to be first, before anything, because that shitty fucking cam at the end. You've got WandaVision and Cap, which doesn't matter which way around they are, because they don't really interact with each other. And literally all they ever did was go, yep, Sam is Cap now, which we assumed were going to be,
Yeah, they already showed that.
yeah, at the end of Endgame, so that doesn't really impact anything. WandaVision is summed up by Vision's not dead, and Black Widow is meh.
doesn't really impact anything in the MCU because it's a prequel to Infinity War and doesn't change anything or introduce anything or have any kind of anything.
It sets up Hawkeye, the TV show.
Yeah, okay, then it sets up Hawkeye, the TV show, which...
WandaVision sets up Doctor Strange.
No, it sets up Wanda being in Doctor Strange.
Traveling the multi.
Looking at a book to try and find imaginary kids.
Yeah.
Then you've got this. This show, you can't look at this as a TV show. This is an installment of the MCU. The MCU is its own little fucking...
He works for Disney.
It's its own little
That's what I'm
amorphous
saying.
blob of...
Shit.
Yeah, amazing / shit stuff. It's got its highs, it's got its lows, but you can't unfortunately look at this as a TV show. It's like looking at Schindler's List, going into it thinking you can't wait for the sequel, and then going, well, there's no sequel to Schindler's List.
So, if this is a timeline now, where we're at, the multiverse has happened.
Yeah.
Shang-Chi's got to have multiverse.
I'd imagine so.
And every film from now on has got to have multiverse stuff in.
I mean, technically not, because the multiverses don't always have to interact with each other. Up until this point, we've only had one timeline. But now there are multiple timelines that may interact with each other.
I don't like.
It's not big enough brain. Small brain.
What I'm saying is,
Look,
this is not going to be addressed at all until Doctor Strange, right?
so what you're saying is stuff...
No, Spider-Man, because Spider-Man's first.
The
It might be
Spider-Man,
addressed in Eternal.
Spider-Man,
which way it should have
Quantumania,
been addressed.
and Doctor Strange. There's 3 films that this is going to impact.
Quantumania is a shit title, though.
Yeah?
It's like WrestleMania, but with Ant-Man.
So it's better than anything that WWE's ever done already.
Mate, they had, like, hand coming out old woman. Carry on.
What? Look, I'm not going to lie.
What's your summary, boy?
They could have done kind of a lot better. I love a lot of the characters in this. Loki, Owen Wilson's character, I can't remember his name.
Mobius.
Sylvie, I was worried for a long while that they were going to Ghostbusters this shit, but she's great. She's well written. The bisexual Loki stuff is well done. This is like Wonder Woman, prime example of strong female character, diverse sexuality, etc. People who are like, oh, I need to make insert character gay because we need more gay representation. There's ways to do it and there's ways not to do it, and I think most people need to look at this show for bang. This is well done. I do think the last episode could have been done a lot differently and a lot better. I understand where they're going with it. I'm not off put by anything that has gone off. Like, I have no doubt that Owen Wilson, Mobius and Loki will end up back together at some point. I do agree with Miss Pineapple. It should have ended with Loki getting pushed through the door and they could address this or whatever's happening later on when maybe they have a better idea what's happening, because it kind of feels a bit short-sighted. But I thought a lot of it was brilliant.
Oh, yeah.
I think it's probably in the top 10 MCU things for me.
Mate, early on I was saying it's...
A lot of people have said that, but a lot of people also don't like the ending. I think that's the best description.
Mr.
Great,
Pineapple.
and it's a bit shit.
I love the first 5 episodes, except from the action, some of the dialogue, some of the CG. Some of the... Just that twisty it went on forever. And then we're exposition heavy a bit in episode 1 and 2.
Needs to be though, doesn't it?
And then episode 6 came around. It stuck to the formula of having a shit finale for each of the shows, though. So I enjoyed the consistency.
Yeah.
Did Winter Soldier have shit?
Yeah.
That's probably the best one.
I'd say this is the best because it had the bit with the door.
Jonathan Major's really good at acting.
He's really good at acting. And the cinema de Burpov.
Idea Delarte.
Dan the Refondo.
Yeah.
And
Benucci.
I'm a little Italian.
Yeah.
And I really did enjoy this talk about the cinema Pula Code. I thought that was really interesting because he does the clown acting. And there's the little Punicini. And I'm the Capitano.
Capitano. Basically Will Ferrell in any film.
But
El Capitano. 101 acting training.
did you learn about that at uni? Did you have to, do all that stuff?
Yeah.
I'll show a bit.
What else?
Really let down by its finale. Really let down.
Okay. Ratings.
That's Don Cheadle.
It's just on the front page of Reddit. And I read it called Gay Spider Brothel. I don't know what that's about.
That's where they go to do the Bollicini.
Yeah.
I'm a clown.
What's your rating then? Me? So I went first? Still conflicted, mate.
It's tough, isn't it?
I think you just got to take that. The way they do the ending is unfortunately a horrible side effect of the size of the MCU and what they have to do.
I'm going to give it a 6 out of 7.
Same.
I'm not going to give it.
He's going to give it 7.
I wish I could, but I cannot.
If it's under a 5, I'm going to go to his house and sell his Jared.
Antis.
See, I weren't going to give it a 5.
Now I've said that, you're going to give it a 4.
Yeah.
So Mr. 5 is
No,
Mr. 5.
I'm giving it a 5.
5.
Which is still a solid score.
It
Yeah.
is. With you and MCU.
Yeah.
It's annoying because I would rewatch this probably a lot more than...
I would happily
The
rewatch episode
films.
1 to 5.
But it's just a shame that everything that follows episode after they go through the door, I like the door bit.
I think... I hope after Season 2, Quantumania, Doctor Strange and Spider-Man, that...
That is a lot of things.
I know, no. This is a 2-point I'm going to make. I hope...
Blade and Eternals.
Ignore it. Eternals is going to be shit, I'm saying it now.
Just throw a Kang in there.
Alright. I hope after that stuff, we can look back at this and go, oh, that's what they were doing. This is where it was all leading. And we can rewatch it again, and episode 6 isn't bad. I'm hoping it's the amount of shit that is going to look back at it and
It depends
fix.
how long Kang stays around for.
Yeah.
And how much of an impact he is. Because I don't think he's going to be able to
I
for
reckon
long.
he's going to be the new Thanos.
He's the new...
He's the new big bad.
Not when they've got to introduce Fantastic Four soon and X-Men.
Multiverse.
That's what the
That's how-
multiverse is going to introduce.
This
all
is
of
how
that.
it's...
Yeah, I know, but the enemies that come with them.
Yeah, but they can be next big
It'll be around for
things.
Phase 4 and then he's gone.
No. I think he's going to be around a lot longer. So the thing is, as well, you can...
They'll
you've got-
kill him in Eternals, mate.
Oh, God. I mean, I wouldn't put it past them.
I won't put it past him making him the enemy of, like, 3 separate films. Like, he's going to be the enemy of Quantumania.
Obviously. He's going to be involved in Multiverse of Madness. He's got to be.
You imagine he has to be the next one for the big team up,
Yeah.
whatever,
And
or
then he's-
whenever that's going to
And
be.
then he's done.
See, this is why I don't think it's as bad as...
We're going to kill a different variant of him in each film. It's just going to be the main enemy for next 5 films.
Next... Oh, I was going to say something.
Shang-Chi's just going to punch a hole in him.
I was going to say...
Off sideline.
I was going to say something, but it'd be caught, and I don't trust you enough to not. They'll just... Black Panther 2 will have Rastafarian fucking Kang. Rasta Kang.
That's not even that bad.
That's staying in.
Oh, well then.
There's nothing wrong about that at all.
I mean, it's racial stereotypes, isn't it?
Yeah, that's fine. We've been talking about Italians.
May we say so much things.
Yeah, but then
Well,
you cut them.
If we actually get anywhere in life, we're getting cancelled straight away.
Oh, yeah.
Like, big time.
Back to the point I want to make. I think if they do this well, and I reckon if they do it how they should do it,
Guess a number on here,
this thingy over there, the fucking magic 8-ball.
and that'll tell you if it's...
What was the number thing though? I want to know.
Pick a number. If it lands on it, it's going to be good. You
8.
got 1 out of
8.
20.
8. Is 8 a thing?
Where can I throw
8
it?
is 1 to 20. Throw it over there.
Oh, 8's right there.
It's 16 there, though, isn't it?
So close.
That's 16. It's going to be double good.
Double good.
Yeah, because 8 is famously
16.
2 times 4. I'm not
Somebody's
wrong.
wrong.
Yeah. But I hope it's one of the things where we can look back on and the stuff it's set up has addressed the problems we've got with it, and we can go back and go, oh, yeah. It's like watching Iron Man.
A bit like the Holocaust.
Fuck me.
I mean, I'm going to say episode 1 to 5 is the best thing Marvel's put out.
Ever?
Ever.
Well, that's a big shout.
I mean, I'd say it's as good as Winter Soldier.
It is good stuff.
It's up there.
The action is so much better in Winter Soldier.
I don't care about that. I care about good actors and commedia dell'arte.
But he's not in episode 1 to 5 though.
Yeah, but Loki is like the Pantaloon,
Is he the
the
Pantaloon?
trickster.
I do
know.
like the latte de
Stop
Boonwell.
talking about clowns, you freak.
We've gone on for way too long.
I know.
So I'm going to suggest no wrestling news. End it right now.
Just one bit of wrestling news. Mr. Wonderful Paul Orndorff died. He's 71 he was. He was in the main event of the very first WrestleMania.
Holy shit.
Him and Roddy Piper against Hulk Hogan and one of his favourite kind of people, Mr. T.
Oh yeah.
Because
Not Andrew.
he's a big
That was
racist.
one.
Yeah.
R-Truth would, I imagine he's time travelled because he's looked the same for so long. He doesn't
what?
age, R-Truth.
Why on about our truth?
You said R-Truth.
I said Andre.
I need My hearing's shit.
Everywhere. I can't.
I think he'd been suffering with some kind of cancer for quite some time.
Yeah.
Just a shame, really. Really good wrestler. Once knocked out Vader. While wearing flip-flops. No, Vader. Big, scary wrestler, man.
Big fat Vader.
Wonderful
Like,
wrestler.
way too fat to be alive.
But also scary and awesome.
Nice.
Red mask.
He once got his eye punched out in a wrestling match, right? And he pushed it back in.
Let's go.
It was the match against Vader that Mick Foley tore most of his ear off
Nice.
as well.
As in Mick Foley's ear or Vader's
Mick Foley's ear, yeah.
Yeah.
Mike Foley.
Is that it?
Wrestling
I
match.
have got something for the awareness section.
I do have awareness as
Fucking
well.
hell.
I would like to say, even though it didn't come home, right, all of the racist abuse against Saka, Sancho, and Rashford is completely horrible. Look, all I'm going to say, there doesn't need to be this racial abuse. The colour of the skin doesn't matter. They are wank at football either way.
They were some of the worst penalties I've
They
ever seen.
were,
Saka and Sancho, they were on target.
yeah.
It didn't come home. Right?
Rashford
Could-
fucking...
Gareth Southgate made some poor tactical choices
Yes.
in that game.
I mean, the pressure on
I mean,
Sancho
the
and
19-year-old
Rashford.
kid,
fucking...
fair
Jesus.
dues, but he was on target. Rashford hit the fucking post. There could have been no one stood
One
there
of the worst things I've ever seen.
because of his fancy fucking ballerina work. I'm not bringing the colour of skin into this. I don't care what colour his skin is. He's a shit football player.
Saka got fouled in the match.
As much as they're complaining about, racial, blah, 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 what happened to David Beckham? Because I'm pretty sure they burned effigies of David Beckham, didn't they, when he fucked up a penalty at some point?
I don't know.
Effigy. Like a standing of David Beckham. They were, like, burning that because he fucked up a World Cup thing.
Oh, when he got
When he slipped.
the red card in, like,
Yeah,
98.
because he fucked up something in the World Cup. He had effigies burnt of him.
It's just football fans.
It's football. It's not a racial thing. It's a football thing. Is it racist if you hate everyone equally?
Yes,
No.
to everyone.
What's your...
Mine was the same.
Oh,
Don't be cunts.
yeah.
Like,
Things again, like, the thing I wanted to try and say was, don't be racist to people, because you don't need to. You can call them cunts for reasons that aren't to do with the skin colour. The skin colour doesn't matter. Rashford is a shit football player, and people can call him a cunt. You don't have to call him a racist word, but you can call him a cunt.
What
And
kind
calling him
of
a cunt
racist
doesn't make you a racist.
what kind of racist word specifically?
You can call him a cunt, you can call him a wanker, you can call him a shit football player.
You can't call him a shit football player.
Rashford, yeah, you can.
You can't. That's why he didn't get shot by his dad.
What about the other Jackson 4?
No, they were just non-existent. They were made up.
Tina Turner? Nope, not Janet Jackson. That's
Racist.
she got a nipple out to Justin Timberlake.
Tina Turner got beat by her husband. So what? We've all got backstories.
Snotted everywhere.
What?
Snotted everywhere.
But no, you don't need to be a racist, but you can call a black person a cunt and not be a racist.
You ever seen Fawlty Towers?
Caramel Macchiato. Dolce Gusto.
Tiramisu.
Yeah.
I can't have tiramisu because it has alcohol in.
Does it?
You can get alcohol-free stuff.
I've tried it.
I'm sure you don't have to put alcohol in tiramisu.
I don't like tiramisu.
Because it's not got alcohol in it.
Yeah.
Can we end this fucking podcast?
And next week, be sure to watch our stream on
Yeah.
Twitch.
Twitch.
At Mr. Pineapple's Wonder Hour on
Starting
Twitch.
at 6 a.m. till 6 a.m.
On the 24th of July at 6 a.m.
It's gonna be a fucking banger, mate.
Better not be this warm.
Didn't you have a kid birthday? Do you want to shout them out?
Get your fucking mouth. What? When?
Other day, you had a kid birthday, didn't you? You forgot to shout it out.
What date is it now?
17.
It was my son's first birthday last week.
Yeah, but one.
Yeah.
And I have a mum birthday that was other day.
Yeah.
Mrs. Pineapple woman.
Mama Pineapple.
Mama Pineapple, yeah, she turned
One.
one, yeah. She's the same age as your son.
Yeah.
We're going to end this stream with the most euphoric sound in the world.
Fuck you, Seaton first.
Fucking ginger
Jesus.
bastard
And
cunt.
then I'm putting the fan on.
Because we're going to stay fresh.
Well, as fresh as we can be after marinating in
It's warm.
human
innit?
juice.
Yeah.
Yeah. Stay fresh.
Stay fresh.
Stay fresh.
Fucking Jesus Christ.
You're going to have to cut loads of that last